guys, welcome to Brothers to the End podcast, episode number 19 with Gold Glove and
Vern Notice.
You.
Myself. Yeah,
Speak.
Vern Notice.
the Loading God mode.
Loading guy, also AKA, also known as
AE, I own you.
AE, I own you, Hoopster0023.
I think you had more. I think you've had more names than me.
Dude, this is completely, we weren't planning on starting this topic, but I used to be really big into like Gears of War clans, and I had my own, a few of them. And I, for whatever reason, I like reminded myself of one of the names. We were the Endless Clan, right? And so people had like cool, like Vince was in it, right? He was Endless X Carnage, which was a cool name, right, for a Gears of War player.
I mean,
but
right.
my angsty fucking like 14-year-old ass, Endless X Pain.
Dude, that's so dark.
Endless Pain.
What, that sounds like you're
Bro.
like super depressed.
But that's the thing is like at first, like when I first thought of it, it was just like pain, right? Oh, I bring the pain. I'm the pain bringer. I'm the giver of pain. And then like after the fact, I was like, no, it's Endless Pain, Endless X Pain. That sounds like I'm in fucking agony all the time. It was not good luck.
It sounds like you're really depressed.
I went through a lot of I was XX Hoops for a little while.
Yeah.
That was like my cooler version of my childhood hoopster.
I had a lot too. I had so many gamer tags. My very first one ever was the GoldGlove07. Then I tried to, I wanted to drop it, but I wanted to keep Gold Glove somehow. Yeah. But Gold Glove was taken. There was no way I was getting Gold Glove at the time.
No, it's too popular.
Right? So I went to like, I think the next one I got was It's G Love.
No, where was Poppin' Your Dome?
No, oh no, that's right. It went from the Gold Glove 07 to Poppin' Your Dome.
Yeah.
And then I went back to and then I was like, no, I want to go back to Gold Glove. I really miss Gold Glove in some sense. So I went to it's I, lowercase I.
I remember.
Capital G,
Love.
Z, G Love.
Yeah.
And then I went to I Gold Glove I, and then I started doing every variation. XX Gold Glove 11.
He's gonna completely neglect his snowman days.
Oh, that's one of my favorite gamer tags ever.
Snow-Ivian.
This is my Snow-Ivian, bro. I loved that actually. That was the time when I was starting to make. I was making a lot of Gears montage videos, and even back then Gears was a big game, but it wasn't a big community, right? So I feel like Snow-Ivian or Snowman was like my alias that I could hide behind because you guys you've seen it. I play Gears of War even to this day, and someone downs me and humps me immediately because they know I'm Gold Glove.
Okay, or because that's just what the Gears of War
No,
community does.
It was especially bad. They would always talk the most shit. They were always so toxic.
That was literally me.
Yeah,
I was the one talking
you're the
shit
fucking
to anyone
problem.
and everyone.
But I like that because I was playing on another account, and it's funny because people would run into me, and because the account had never played anything else, I didn't have any achievements for Gears because I'd never played the single player on it. People could tell it was a new account.
Yeah.
And I remember people specifically asking, like, who are you? Like, because, it was a tiny-knit group, and you play the same thing, so I was always playing, like, Warzone 17.
Dude, that was the time where, like, you actually were aware of the leaderboards and like your rank on the leaderboards, and like you would get matched up against these dudes who you would play with all the time.
Exactly.
You'd be like, oh, okay, this is ET Snipers. This is
like, I know this guy. He's really good. He's top 100 in Warzone.
Yeah.
Like, oh, he can snipe. But like, so you kind of knew everyone.
Yeah.
So then when you saw,
I never thought about it like that. It was literally like a small town.
It was.
Gears of War 1 was.
And then a new name would pop in. You're like, I don't know.
We don't trust him.
Who's this guy?
Stop, don't grab Sniper.
So people would be like, who are you?
Bro, you're not even recording.
They know who, like, wait a minute, who are you? Because, like, those are the old days when I wasn't a boomer and I was actually really good at the video game. But
you could keep up with the youngins nowadays.
Oh, God.
You were the youngin.
I was the youngin. I was the youngin back then.
Yeah.
Anyways.
All right, now that we've relived the glory days, I had a Brennan gave me a 30-second call time when it was counting down.
30 seconds.
I had a booger in my nose, and I really
Why don't you bring that on stream?
Well, that's the thing is I could have like hid that information from everyone, and I don't even think it would have affected the listeners.
People have boogers,
but the people but it was just hanging there, and I was surprised you didn't tell me beforehand. So I was like catching that up, and then I got the call time. That's what I was really gonna open up with is that everyone has boogers.
I'll be honest, I don't stare into the deep depths of your nose, so I didn't.
It wasn't
notice.
even a deep. It was like completely obvious, dude. It was like hanging on the outside.
Well, maybe I was busy. I've been doing stuff. I haven't been looking at you.
That's fair, I guess.
Not that I don't want to. I was busy, and I didn't get a good look at you.
I wouldn't hold that against you. I mean,
you're good. You shouldn't.
Fair.
Don't hold anything against me.
Why might?
Ever.
People can be shitty, and I will hold that against them.
I'm not shitty.
How was your last 2 weeks? Anything exciting, interesting happening?
Man, what have we done the last 2 weeks?
Stream video games. I don't even know why I asked that. We're still in quarantine.
Oh, it was my 29th birthday.
True.
That was the only really event.
Dude, I got hammered.
We didn't even like play games or anything.
Yeah, I was too drunk.
Okay? Well, I'm glad you got really drunk for my birthday.
Dude, I'm just kidding. I didn't get that drunk, but I feel like we're just on different schedules now. It's kind of hard. Yeah. And the one time we did try and play games together recently, no.
Oh, our internet was.
Yeah.
But it's good. So actually, we've been having some internet issues, and you know, I will defend our ISP to the end of the earth because under the circumstances with COVID-19. We're in a neighborhood. Everyone's home. There's a lot of congestion on these like local nodes, especially for our neighborhood. And they reached out to me specifically, and they're like, "Hey, we understand that there's issues. Unfortunately, it's just because your guys' node is overloaded with people. But we're working on it. We're actually going to split your node and create another node, and hopefully split the congestion and all the people." So, and they did that. They said, "Hey, your internet's going to be down from this time to this time. We're working on your guys' new node. It should be done tomorrow." Literally, it was finished, and the internet's been great, flawless.
I've noticed it's been better.
So it's been incredible.
Thank goodness, by the way.
Huge improvement. So yeah, thank God, because
dude, at least they're trying. That feels good.
Exactly. And so I was honestly their transparency was big. So I appreciated that, because a lot of people would do that.
It's just nice. Like, my biggest issue with ISPs in the past have been like they claim to not know what's going on, and they run through this like mundane checklist of things that we've done that I've been dealing with.
Well, the issue is you call in because 90% of people really, it is probably a mundane issue, right?
Yeah.
They're dealing with old fucks that don't even know what a router
fucking
is.
Boomers.
And so, a cable's loose, or they shouldn't restart their modem or router. Like, I get it, because they do probably deal with all the people that are like that.
I remember having like those issues and like having to call in. Every time I called in, I'd be like, "I've restarted my router. I've gotten a new router. I restarted my," and like I would run them through their checklist, and they'd be like, "Okay, it's clear you've been here before."
The people who originally answer the calls, they have a checklist. They have to run down it. The people who handle like external issues, they have to give that. They have to put you, to align with someone else. They have to connect you with someone who's a little bit more experienced in what your issues are specifically. Especially because streaming uses all upload speed.
Yep.
And very, very little people actually use upload speed. Like, that's why when they're promoting internet, they don't really
500 gig internet.
500 down. They don't talk about the up speed because most people don't even utilize it. Most people don't upload shit. They're just streaming Netflix and playing video games, or listening to music.
Yeah. So pro tip: if you're having internet issues and it is related to like gaming or streaming or something like that, make sure you already run through your checklist so that you can say, "Hey, I've tried a new Ethernet cord. I've gotten a new modem or router. I've unplugged it and plugged it back in." Is the big one that they would.
God,
dude. You know what's funny though? Is that it sounds so stupid and frustrating.
But sometimes it does.
My capture card shit the bed this morning, and like I booted up my stream. I had no audio, no video for my capture card. Restarting OBS didn't work. Restarting the capture card didn't work. Literally just shutting down my PC and restarting my PC worked flawlessly. I don't know what causes it, but sometimes that's the solution.
Sometimes,
but just make sure you go through it yourself.
Dude, video equipment is really finicky. Capture cards can be really weird.
Technology in general,
True.
Oh man,
streaming
as much as I love
streaming setups and recording setups, there can always be just a weird problem. It's like a one-time thing. Like you said, you restart your computer. And then the problem, it's like it didn't even exist. Yeah. And you're like, "Excuse me? What the fuck?" Or something will just start working.
Yeah.
Like, why is this not working?
Yeah.
And then you don't do anything, but it just starts working again. I've had that happen to me live on stream. And it's so frustrating because you're like, "That's bullshit. Yeah. What the fuck just happened?"
Yeah, this is
Explain that
frustrating for 30 minutes. And now all of a sudden it's just going to decide to work again? Oh, man. Technology.
Dude, shit's crazy, man.
Dude, right?
Technology, you know why technology is so fascinating, but also extremely terrifying?
I'm listening.
Because technology changes everything. Yeah. Everything.
And rapidly. Like, it changes. That's what I thought you were going at.
If someone makes a huge discovery that can, like honestly, think about how different our world is just from the invention of the cell phone.
Oh, yeah.
Or high-speed internet.
Dude.
Okay, so I saw a clip because the Last Dance has been The Last Dance. That's what's called.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Oh, yeah.
The MJ documentary, a Michael Jordan documentary. So I saw this little clip on. I actually haven't watched it, but I saw a little clip about Dennis Rodman. He took a mid-season trip to Las Vegas. He got 48 hours from his coach, and he went to Vegas and fucking went on a 48-hour bender in the middle of an NBA season, right? But this is before a day and age of social media and cell phones. So, like, imagine him trying to do that now.
Like James Harden or somebody
Yeah.
just going on a 24-hour bender, like right before game time, and shit. He'd be all over
You know what I
everything,
mean?
all
You know what I
over
mean?
social media. They'd be like,
It's-
just caught James Harden literally 13 hours before game time, pounding drinks at the blackjack
Just
table in
fucking
Vegas.
spanking
Like,
strippers' asses,
dude,
you know?
that would be nuts.
Yeah, it'd be all over.
Kawhi Leonard was literally
Kawhi
just
Leonard,
in the
dude.
strip club, bro, doing Kawhi Leonard things.
Yeah,
You
true,
know?
true.
Board man gets bored.
Vormeg is paid.
Dude.
But I was thinking about that, and I was like, just the invention of like a cell phone, high-speed internet has changed the landscape of that just in the last 20 years, just that quickly. I guess
it
it's
is
been
crazy.
longer than 20 years because this was probably mid-90s,
Yeah.
early 90s.
Yeah.
Good God, dude, we're fucking
like
old.
Late 90s.
Yeah, maybe late 90s. So,
Yeah.
25 years. We'll say 25 years.
Around there.
But that's
Give
a
or
short
take, give or
amount of time.
Yeah.
And that's what I mean.
It's
It's
my
just-
lifetime. It's like a quarter
Yeah.
of a lifetime,
Yeah,
third of a lifetime,
yeah.
depending on how
A
healthy you are.
century. Unless you're living to 100.
Dude, I plan on living to at least 132.
132.
Exactly.
Well, you'd be the oldest person ever live.
On my 132nd birthday, I'm gonna actually like.
Kill
I'm
your-
just well.
Sorry, that's
play Sudoku?
Sorry,
No.
sorry.
No.
I don't know where that came from.
Honestly, I'm 132. If I wasn't thinking it, just saying it out loud, I was definitely thinking. it.
Okay, so this was. I'm going everywhere because you're getting the juices flowing. So now we're going to that. You just said it, 132. So let's say you live to. You're old as fuck. You're old and you could barely move, and you're kind of at your end. And someone was like, "Hey."
Oh, fucking kill me.
No. Someone was like, "Hey, what drugs do you want to try? Would
Dude,
you do
and-
all of them?"
Yeah. Well,
I think I would
I
too.
don't know if I would want to do all of them because I feel like I would want to enjoy. But as someone who grew up terrified of drugs, even marijuana, dude,
Yeah.
I was so fucking scared of growing up.
Yeah.
I was like, and not because I thought it was like going to kill me, but because I thought I was gonna. You ever see Head of State?
No.
So Head of State is an older Chris Rock movie with Bernie Mac, and it was one of my favorite movies of all time. But he's running for president, and he's talking about like children smoking and stuff like that.
I have seen that movie.
And he was like, I didn't smoke growing up, not because I was scared of what it would do to me, but I was scared because I was scared my dad was gonna walk in and knock me the hell out.
Okay.
And so,
So
like
that's what you're scared of.
that's all growing up for sure. I mean,
Okay.
but like I just don't I never really had an interest in drugs. And so I think if I was going that route and they were like, dude, you're 134,
Yeah,
we have
that's
a
what I mean.
whole arsenal of drugs.
Yeah. An arsenal.
Like,
yeah, that's what I mean.
take your pick.
You're
I think I
dying
would
in 5 days.
I would go one at a time.
Yeah.
Just so I can
Okay.
experience each drug
Okay.
and be like,
Yeah. Don't be a fucking crazy. Don't.
well,
do them
you
all
just
at the
said you
same-
would take all of them.
No, I mean
I
I
would
would
take
try
all the drugs at the same time.
I don't mean at the
I
same
don't know what's
time.
hitting when
No,
or
I would
what's
just-
hitting
I'd be
where,
like, okay.
but I'm fricked up.
I would try them all. I'd be like, yeah. I mean, we
Oh,
only
for
got
sure.
3 days to live.
For sure.
Fuck it. Why not?
Yeah.
Let's just fucking do it.
Yeah.
If it fucks up my life, well,
Dude,
it's
that's
3
an
days of
easy
fucked up.
one. That's an easy one.
You know?
I
Yeah.
thought like if you would,
Okay.
would you want to go? Like if you were just super, if like you, like
If you
I
had
don't ever want to live to the point where I'm like shitting myself.
What if? Okay, so wait. I mean that might not be that far away.
As long as alcohol's not involved. If I'm just shitting myself, like
Wait,
if I
alcohol makes you shit yourself?
I haven't shit myself in a very long time, but I feel like that if there's an adult who is shitting themselves, I have to imagine that alcohol had played a role. I don't think, and I'm not talking like just like, oh, I thought it was a fart. I haven't done that. I've never done that, by the way.
A shart?
I don't understand.
I've gotten close once,
Dude.
It was scary because it felt like a normal fart.
I was
just like, oh man, I got a fart coming, and you can
It's-
do the little lean, you do
Yeah.
the lean to like push it out because no one's there. You're just chilling by
Dude.
yourself, and I was like, oh god, I almost shit myself.
I've never experienced that. I don't want to, and I'm happy about that. But I'm curious as to like how people are not aware.
You lose control of your bowels at some point.
Yeah, it's fucking off me, dude. That's it for me.
Okay.
I just don't.
So
that's the thing, because I don't want to. I don't want another.
You don't want someone taking care of you.
I don't want somebody wiping my ass and shit. You know, I just don't want.
What if they're paid for that? That's literally. What if you pay them really well?
It's okay.
Or what if they want to because it's a family?
If I had a nicer look, like honestly, I feel like someone.
If you had a nicer looking ass.
Yeah, I feel like someone would benefit and be like themselves more.
Bro, I don't care how good looking your ass is. If they're shitting it, it's disgusting.
Well, yeah, that's why I want to fucking just off me.
I'm just saying the appearance of your ass isn't gonna help anything.
Yes, it will.
No.
Dude,
there's gonna be.
It literally is gonna look like a prune. It's gonna look like a shriveled up. It's gonna look like a way too pale raisin.
Yeah, they're gonna have to.
And then they're gonna have to fucking like try and like pull. Oh.
They're gonna look down there to try to get the grundle, and they're gonna see your saggy ass fucking sack hanging low.
Dude, it's all. Speaking of saggy sacks, bro, have you seen that show? Too Hot to Handle.
We're bouncing all over the place right now.
Have you heard of this show, Too Hot to Handle?
No.
It's a new show on Netflix, right? And I saw.
Oh, I saw the
memes,
previews.
Memes were going out on Twitter. This is the premise of the show. You don't have sex or any sort of like sexual interactions. You get like no masturbation either. For a certain period of time.
Are they living in a house together?
Yes.
Okay.
You win $100,000.
And they even kiss?
No.
Oh,
I was thinking here.
And are they just all smoking hot?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I'm a pretty okay looking dude. I haven't been having sex. I'm at least owed like $500,000. These people
you just said no masturbation, so that's not true.
Okay, but I don't have to masturbate. I do that because I'm scared I'm like gonna die or something. Bro, there's so many health benefits to masturbation.
You masturbate because you're scared you're gonna die?
Yeah, of course. It's not sexual at all. That's gross. It's disgusting.
Oh.
I'm saving myself from my future wife.
Okay.
I do it so I don't die.
Oh, right. Okay.
Until I'm 134.
And then you're gonna have sex and
then I'm gonna masturbate furiously,
For
probably
pleasure.
on drugs.
For pleasure.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, you could take Viagra and masturbate for days.
But wait, no, that's not.
Take a lot of it.
Just honestly, that's probably
take
some
so
of the
much
drugs.
Viagra until your dick explodes.
Dude, I don't want it to explode ever.
Yeah,
but if you take Viagra at 134, you're 100% dying from it.
Maybe.
Your heart is not pumping enough blood to get to the rest of your body, and now you just taking a Viagra and it's all going straight to your dick. You are dead, man.
Well,
you're like, it's taken every last. That's how I want to go out. I've just decided. At first, I thought I wanted to be smothered by my future wife.
So now you want to go out masturbating or on top of someone?
No. I want someone.
That's
I want to go out having sex.
That's so fucked up,
dude.
Imagine you're on top of some woman and you die on her.
Don't let me forget.
You're not. You think about what would you do to that woman?
She's gonna be on top because.
Great. So you're gonna die underneath.
Listen to how romantic this is. Okay, dude. Every last ounce of blood my heart can pump is for them. And I'm going to die with this boner.
Yeah, but she's going to literally be like...
She fucked the life out of me.
I killed the man by riding him too hard.
And it was my final wish.
So she has to become a necrophiliac?
No.
She'll be fucking a dead guy.
My body's still warm.
That's disgusting.
I'm 134. Everything is disgusting.
Honestly, if you could, even with Viagra, if you can get a boner at 134, that's fucking impressive.
Look, science,
I don't think
technology
it's
changes. Look how far it's came since we've been born.
Dude, I've been talking about this. There will be a day and age where there will be people with robococks. Like, it'll be...
Not where I thought you were going.
Oh, robococks, dude.
I thought you were going to say something along the lines of, like, life and death are going to be optional.
What? No, I'm talking about robococks. What? Imagine having just a big old...
I wouldn't want it.
9-inch, meaty robocock.
It's way too big. I think the only person...
9 inch is a good size.
I think...
That's the thing. Of 12-inch, yeah, it's a little too big. 9-inch, that's a good dick. That's a big dick, but that's a good dick.
9-inch...
And it's robocock. You know?
That I feel like you...
I can be the spokesman.
That's 100% for you.
Yeah, I would love that. I mean, you know, it's not like... Here's the thing. I have a very average penis size. So a 9-inch cock is like it's an improvement, you know? It's definitely an improvement, but it's not like twice the size of my dick to where it's just fucking like an elephant trunk, you know?
Okay, that makes one of us.
Yeah.
You give me a 9-inch cock right now, I feel like I just unfolded mine.
Oh, you're being serious.
Like, I've just unlocked so much potential. Yeah, no, that is 100%. So the show, Too Hot to Handle, I put it on yesterday because I had chores and stuff to do. Ended up being a pretty decent show. It felt
it's your type of show.
Well, they made like the whole premise of the show was like, don't have sex, win money, but it was about building real connections. And I thought it was real fucking ironic at the final episode where like everyone was like, oh, I'm so happy of the progress you made, and I'm so happy, blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm so happy for you. I'm so proud of you. You guys are doing so great. They're talking about getting them, like, who gets the money, and every single person in that house, if so-and-so gets the money, I'm going to be pissed. They didn't do shit. I had the most growth. I was like, it's so crazy how quickly people will turn on you for fucking 75 G's, bro.
That's
like,
it? 75
bro,
grand?
they're
That
like,
seem like enough.
Bro, they were like so fucking... It felt so fake, but that's what made it real. Because you watch a lot of these like reality TV shows, and you're like, okay, this is so.
I don't watch any reality.
Oh
TV.
my god, you're missing out.
The only reality television I watched was, wait, what was The Flavor of Love?
Oh, so good.
I watched that shit.
All of those dating shows,
then,
Rock of Love, Flavor of Love, I Love New York,
I Love New York.
Shot of Love with
They were
Tequila.
awful.
Some of my favorite quality television.
They were
growing
so
up.
bad.
Yeah,
they
but that's
were
what made
so
them good.
Awful. I could not. Like, it was a train wreck, right?
Dude, yeah.
Yeah, I just...
But like a good one.
No, at some point, it's like, real life's already so dramatic that I don't need to watch
Your life
drama.
is as dramatic as 20 women fighting for Flavor Flav's love?
No, exactly. That shit makes... It's like, gives me anxiety. Like, I'm like, dude, I don't want to listen to all this bitching. Can we just all chill out?
Dude, that's my favorite part because it makes me feel so much better about myself.
Oh, God, dude. It's just obnoxious.
When I can sit there and, like, silently judge people from the comfort of my own bed in my underwear eating Cheetos off of my stomach, there's just so much pleasure to be had. And if you haven't done that yet, like, I would never do that, like, in person. Like, I realize that these are people and they have feelings.
I hope you would be eating Cheetos out of your belly button in person.
But I'm just, like, I wouldn't be that judgmental. Like, I understand, like, in the premise of, like, grand scheme of things, like, I understand that these are, like, they're real people with real lives and stuff like that. But on the show, you can kind of distance yourself from them being people, I guess. It sounds really shitty, but it's kind of the truth. Like
they're all just so forced and fake, and they're pushed into certain storylines, and I don't like that.
But that's what I mean. Dude, a part of me always, like, I've always wanted to go on a reality TV show just to see, because I see these people sometimes and I can be so judgmental, and I'm like, I wonder how I would react. I wonder how I would, like, if you saw me on a reality TV show, if you would be like, oh, that's the Vern I know and love, or if you're gonna be like, wow, Vern's a fucking dickhead.
I wouldn't think
you
that.
put him in a house. Well, how would I react? I don't even know how I would react.
That's true.
You put me in a house, like, I'm chilling right now, right? I live with you and Sturf, and a couple of doggos. Life's great.
Yeah.
You fill this house with 6 more people.
That's
all of a
true.
sudden, there's
That's true.
dishes left in the sink for 5 days.
That's true.
I got fucking
might
dude,
snap.
bro. Somebody left their dirty ass underwear on the couch downstairs.
Ew.
I might go crazy. I might start throwing hands.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I don't know how
I would be the most batshit insane fucking asshole in a reality television.
But that's the thing. I'm so non-confrontational. I think I would like on this show. Initially I was like, oh, dude, $100,000 to not have sex. I already do that. It's fucking easy. Give me that bread, gamers.
Okay.
Like, let's do it. And then I'm like, but what if I made like a real connection on the show? They would bait them and like give them like their own house and stuff with their couple or date. They can go on date nights and stuff, and like that's where most of the action like was happening. Ooh. But like maybe I would cost all my teammates money by making teammates? Out. Oh well, I consider them all. I said teammates, but I consider everyone in the house a team because they're all trying to win the money together.
Wait, together? So nobody can have sex or they all lose?
Yeah. Oh. There's like a pot. There's a pot of $100,000 every time you kiss, every time you like have sex,
money's get taken out?
Every time you masturbate. Yeah.
Oh, money's taken out. So people have already done all that?
Huh?
People have already done all that. Had sex?
Maybe.
You don't want to spoil this show?
Yeah, it was actually okay. So that's what I was getting at. It's like I put it on yesterday just to have something on in the background while I did chores. Ended up watching the entire season. Like, I was, like, walking in and out, and then, like, while I was doing laundry and cooking and stuff, and then, like, I sat down to eat, and I watched an episode, and I was like, huh.
Did you fall in love with any of the lady contestants?
No. There was a girl who I had, like, she was, like, super cute, right?
Okay.
But I didn't like her personality.
Well, there you go. Not that cute, then.
Not cute enough.
Oh, true that.
There's a
So
line
you're saying
there.
a girl could be so cute, doesn't matter her personality? I don't believe you. You're not like that.
No, but there's definitely a ratio.
So the hotter she is, the less personality she needs.
Yeah, to an extent. But that's men and women. That's just in general, in life.
Okay.
Like, if I can stand to look at you, you can say dumb shit on my podcast.
The fuck?
That's what I'm saying.
Excuse me?
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying there's a ratio for everything in life.
The fuck you trying to say?
You're cute.
I know I'm fucking cute, and I got a good personality.
Right, so you're fucking slanging it.
Soaring.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's a weird hand signal for soaring.
Thank God this is a podcast.
Sorry
Holy shit, dude.
I'm flying.
But yeah, it's
soaring.
good. It was a decent show. Not one of my favorites, but definitely something to pass the time, especially while we're in quarantine. Last Dance, we talked about that a little bit earlier. Watched the first 2 episodes today. Fucking great as well.
I'm gonna wait for all of them to come out, and then I'm gonna binge it.
Binge it, Poppy.
Fuck yes. Have they ever done like a documentary series that is that long?
10 episodes
For like a
hour-long episodes? I don't think so. That's a whole ass. That's fucking.
Now I'm just after they do this, I already know what the next one is. They're gonna do one on Kobe. They're gonna have to. They got to do one on Kobe and his entire career and everything.
I would love that, but like,
I feel like I've already seen some stuff that's like documentary-esque, but.
I would see, but that's the thing is like Michael Jordan it's more about the Bulls
and
their 97 season,
that's
but Michael Jordan is 100% the focus.
Well, of course, he was the focus.
But he's I guess you can do it without Michael Jordan. You could have made that show without Michael Jordan, but I feel like hearing his perspective.
Oh yeah, his accounts and
it
for sure.
really makes that show
for sure
amazing. I would love to see something on Kobe. Because I know
he had that
same mentality as Michael, like where winning was everything, you know? And so I think it would be really, really interesting. I'd definitely watch it for sure.
True. All right, should we get to some of the topics?
Dude, yeah. So Twitch was a shitstorm early last week. So I don't want to get into too many details, but to like sum it up, basically there was a nipple slip.
Titties! Someone popped their titty out, man. That titty was out
on Twitch. Boop. Okay, which is not the first time. Definitely won't be the last time. Accident.
You can see areola.
Yeah, accidents happen. You know, I get it.
Yeah, that's true.
Here's the thing, though. I've known people who have gotten banned for scrolling on Twitter and accidentally scrolling past a butt cheek. I've seen people who have gotten banned for like literal like watching movie trailers or something like that and seeing like a titty. And getting banned for that.
Wait, who's watching a movie trailer with a titty?
Bro, I'm just saying, there's like YouTube videos and stuff, and there's like trailers and there's
maybe
things.
Music,
maybe, dude. But like, I'm just saying, like, nudity is not allowed on Twitch, and absolutely 100% she deserves a ban, and it's definitely not her first offense either. So she didn't get banned immediately, but then there was this, like, and this is what I really, really want to talk about because I think we're all in agreement here that she, like, if I whip my dick out right now on the podcast, I will get banned, deservingly so, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, I say that I'm not like equating dick to titty. We literally just had that conversation. But nudity is not allowed on Twitch. But then the thing that I wanted to talk about most is the absolute like horrid backlash they got on Twitter. And I don't care if you're a fan of this person or not, or if you absolutely hate this person, sexually harassing them and sharing this photo and this video and this clip and posting it all over social media without their consent. Like, and then there's people that are like, oh, she did it on purpose, blah, blah, blah. Okay, here's the thing. If she wanted to show titty for money, she can make it. There's avenues for that.
True. And she wouldn't be doing it on Twitch.
She would be wildly successful.
That's true.
Right? If that was the avenue she wanted to go, I feel like a lot of Twitch streamers could do that.
She could be like, all right, here's my OnlyFans account. You can see my titties every day.
I could show my asshole in an OnlyFans and be wildly successful just for the pure curiosity factor. Mm-hmm. If you saw on Twitter, Verno is showing his asshole, you would subscribe at least for a month.
I'd pay $30
just to see my asshole.
Oh, absolutely.
So
just to see if you're crazy enough to do it.
But there can be outrage towards Twitch, right, for not banning her immediately. There can be, there should be outrage because everyone should be held, especially after they just released all of these updated Twitch guidelines and stuff and these rules that are supposed to be protecting body paint streamers and stuff who are still getting banned for body painting on Twitch. That the amount of hate that she got directed at her for what I presume is an accident was like, it actually made me feel bad for her. Like it sucked, dude.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate because I think the reason people are one, I agree with you. People shouldn't be fucking posting her, titty everywhere and posting the video and on everything. It's a reply to everything on Twitter and there's
Dude,
always those people.
it's like a new meme now. That's what I don't like.
I know.
Like they're treating it like a meme and
but
like not somebody.
I also can understand why people are so angry about it because it's not like this is her first offense. It's not like, oh, Nudity. Oh yeah, that streamer that doesn't get in trouble ever. It just flashed a titty. Oh, that sucks. It's obviously this is like the 5th, 6th thing she's done. And she's done a lot of shit. She's done a lot of shit, and she's hasn't been in trouble in the past from her shit. So I think the 24-hour ban is.
Why is that her fault though? Like playing devil's advocate. Why is that? Why is that? Why is she getting the backlash when it's Twitch who should be held accountable? Twitch is the one not banning her.
That doesn't mean people aren't gonna get mad at her. She still did the fucked up shit.
Yeah,
she threw a cat over her head. She fed her cat vodka.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not like I don't agree with it, but like especially in this case, like I don't.
I'm not saying that they're mad at both. They're mad at, but I don't know who it should be directed at. But they're directing it at Nudity and Twitch.
If I just don't agree with the whole part of them sharing her naked body without her consent on Twitter. Like, God forbid that like ever happen. Like, what if you, I don't know, what if you did something embarrassing on stream? You shit yourself on stream, right?
My butt crack was on stream the other day.
Are people posting it? Is it the new meme? How many times do you see it on Twitter?
It was a command in my chat. It was a clip.
Yeah.
It wasn't on Twitter.
Right. So it was something that you were able to keep in your community and have fun with it, and it was okay.
Yeah.
Right. The people weren't posting it all over.
Oh yeah.
Twitter.
That would be.
What I want to get at though is you can 100% have made the case. Like I saw a really like well thought out like tweet like Twitch, this action is in direct violation of this, and like went through their own thing, was like direct violation of so and so, like this thing here. They a ban is required, blah blah blah, and that tweet to Twitch would have been more than enough to get their point across, but instead they attached the image and like the video and stuff as well. Like it's completely unnecessary.
Yeah,
and
no,
I just didn't. I don't like that.
That's the internet.
I don't like harassing though, and like honestly, she handled it much better than I think I could had I done anything like that. Like if something were to happen like that on stream with me, and it was like it was an accident and it was embarrassing for me, and then the internet just berated me for it, I would be devastated.
That's what the internet does,
dude. Not like this.
I mean, okay, I agree. Like I'm not going to defend the people who are posting that kind of stuff, but we've seen that time and time and time again. Like for example, this one I would think this is even worse because it's to a person who was remember oh my gosh, Jennifer Lawrence. Yeah, and her nudes got leaked.
Oh,
and it was like all these private photos because someone hacked her, and then everyone posted it everywhere.
Dude, it's disgusting.
That was next level disgusting.
Yeah,
because that was like her private thing. She didn't do it in a public setting. They were private photos that were hidden, that were hers and for her. Like
that's why there's like dress codes and stuff like that. So like hopefully to mitigate and limit things like that. But. Dude, accidents happen. It's not the first time.
Here's the thing, bro. It's a fucking titty, dude. Like, it's really not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
Oh my God, she flashed an areola.
Bro.
It's not that. Who the fuck cares?
Agreed.
Who the fuck cares? Like, there's probably a lot of people who watch that clip and that's the first titty they've ever seen.
Dude.
Really. Yeah. They're just intrigued by it.
Oh, yeah, especially on Twitch.
But, like, who the fuck? Banned.
Then be done with it.
Just be done
but
with
I will
it.
say
she's done worse shit. That's not the worst shit she's done.
Okay, 100%.
Who the fuck cares about the titty? She threw a cat.
Yeah, dude.
That's
absolutely
fucked up.
agree.
So I don't.
I say so. She ended up getting banned, right?
Yeah, for 24
hours, which is interesting. So the way Twitch bans work, and my increments might be wrong, but I think you get a 24-hour, then a 3-day, then a week, then a month, and if it happens again, it's a lifetime. And then there are grace periods. So if you get banned for like 3 days or something like that, and then like you're on good behavior for like the next like 6 months, I think it resets.
Okay.
But
really,
something like that. Unless it's like, I mean, it's a case by case basis, but that's generally how I've seen it played out,
dude.
But this is, like we said, it's not her first offense. And she gets a 24-hour, and then she had the gall to go on Twitter. I'm gonna ban myself for 3 days. That's not how it works. And Twitch not banning her for 72 hours, it makes Twitch look dumb.
I guess.
Like if she did that, like if she's out, like basically she's mocking Twitch at this point. And
I think it's less of mocking Twitch and more so just trying to make herself look better in the situation. Like, oh, well, I understand that I did this. I'm gonna punish myself, which for me I think it's so fake. That's so fucking fake.
Yeah.
Now, if she would have just been like, oh, I only got 24-hour ban, well, like that doesn't really seem like the proper punishment. Like I feel like it should have been longer, but. You know, it's Twitch's decision.
I'm going to take it.
Like,
it won't happen again.
Yeah,
something
it won't
like
happen
that.
again.
Yeah.
I apologize. But her saying, I'm going to ban myself for 3 days. That is
I don't think that's long enough.
That's so attention-seeking. And, like, that, I don't like that. That's so fake to me.
Yeah.
That makes her look worse, in my opinion.
Agreed. Like, if I was Twitch, it would have been an easy week ban. Especially after that comment. I don't know, because now you look like you don't even take your own rules serious. Especially the thing that I don't like the most is when you do have like these body painters and stuff that are getting banned for like absolutely from upholding your guidelines and your rules. They're completely dude.
Here's my thing. You taught me something new. I didn't know there was like a grace period, so you get banned, you do something else.
I think so,
which makes sense. But like, who the fuck is doing so many ban-worthy things that they learn this kind of stuff, or that they have to go through these steps with Twitch? Bro, I've been streaming on Twitch for 10 years. You know how many fucking times I've been banned? Once.
You got banned once?
I got 24-hour ban one time.
What?
I remember like some dude was being a scumbag through donations. And I read out his email address.
You doxed
I
him.
doxed him.
By giving out his email address.
Quote unquote doxed. I gave out his email address. And this is back in, oh my God, this had to have been 2013.
Yeah.
This is a long time ago. And you know, they Twitch hit me up. They're like, hey, you can't do that. That's their private information. You can't say that on stream. And, you know, in their defense, like I even remember I had someone from like my chat at the time. They're like, oh, I found this dude's email. He did all this shit. He was saying some really fucked up shit. And he had a .edu email. It was literally his college email. And so I was upset at the time. I mean, it was a mistake, obviously, and I regret it. And I should have never done that.
Heat of the moment.
Yeah,
but you learn from it.
But
oh my God, this whole conversation is fucking fantastic. I don't understand. But I just want I want Twitch to be, and we're gonna talk more shit about Twitch in a second here. But I love this platform. We've been on it for so fucking long now, and it's like become such a big part of my life that I just want the best. You're almost disappointed. It's like you want the best out of it. I'm not angry at Twitch or anything like that. I'm just disappointed because I want people to look at Twitch. It's become a fucking meme over the years.
I'm not disappointed.
Dude?
I'm not disappointed at all. Here's the thing, because it's Amazon, dude. There's so many employees. There's so many different people doing different things at Twitch. It's never going to be perfect.
Though. That's not an excuse.
I just don't give a shit.
I want people. I want, like, when you say you're a streamer on Twitch, and like when people hear that you're a streamer on Twitch, like I want them. There was a whole fucking like.
Are you saying because it's making the rest of Twitch, like the other partners, look bad?
It's making the platform itself look bad, and then when I'm a streamer on the platform, like I want it to be like I love this place, and I think there's so much good that comes from it.
I think you overestimate the reach of that. I think you do. I think you the reach is crazy because we live in that world and you see it on your Twitter because of the people you interact with. But like if I go and ask my parents who know what Twitch is and watch Twitch, they're not gonna have a fucking clue about a Nudity or what she did or a titty that was shown.
I feel like it's a lot more accessible now than it was like when we first started. I feel like there's so many more people that know of Twitch, and two, like we'll hear inklings from stuff, especially when it blows up like it did. And maybe like, yeah, we're obviously more exposed to it because like this is our realm, and like it's our job to like know the happenings.
Right.
But
we're surrounding ourselves with those people who talk about this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But I promise you, outside of this it's a very small gaming circle. The gaming world is not as big as you think it is. It's bigger than it used to be.
It's massive.
It's not in terms of like creation and streaming. Like it's not as big as you think it is. Like I don't know how to explain it. Yes, the viewers and,
I might
all that.
I might be blowing it out like maybe a little bit, but now you like it's connecting, especially now in quarantine. It's connecting so many dots. You have professional athletes, you have comedians and actors.
Okay, the last
and,
couple months, yes, it's definitely grown.
Like, dude.
But I'm just saying, like, no, in 2 weeks, dude, nobody's gonna give a fuck about what
That's
Twitch
just
said
the
about
internet,
Nudity.
though.
Yeah, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. Like, she got banned. Do I think, like, it's not that big of a thing. Like, yeah, it's fucked up that she kind of just she can't keep getting away with this, you know? Like, she keeps doing shit. But she got banned. She'll probably do something else. I don't know. That's Twitch's issue.
I just think like we should hold. Well, it is Twitch's issue, and I just think we should hold Twitch accountable. And I think that like how are you
gonna hold them accountable?
But I mean, just the way the internet did. Well, not the way the internet did, but like bringing it up. I just don't think it's fair when like other people are getting banned for far less things, not even breaking the rules and stuff.
I don't know anybody that gets banned.
I don't know them personally either. I think our circle of friends is like pretty tight knit, and we're like
how hard is it to follow rules?
But that's the thing. I keep bringing up body painters because that's like the only thing that like it's most comparable to this particular situation. But like there was literally I saw two different body painters on Twitter got banned after the new rules were implemented, which doesn't make sense to me. But that's scary though. That should scare you. Because
how does that scare me?
You're not a body painter, but they're not upholding their own rules. You can get banned tomorrow at the discretion of Twitch for absolutely no reason, and you can't do anything about it.
Those people are still banned?
You lose your, no, but they were banned for however long.
I mean, but I don't know why they were banned. Like I don't have the context. I can't defend someone. I don't
honestly,
know the
I only know what I saw on Twitter. But I'm just saying, like that could be catastrophic. Will it be? Probably not. But you get banned for something that Twitch deems bannable, whether it's true or not. You could lose sponsors from that. What if it's during a sponsored stream that you were supposed to do? What if it was like during a longer activation and now all of a sudden you can't do one of those, and so it messes that whole thing? Like there's so many things that go into it, and when Twitch is not being consistent with these things, I feel like it's scary.
Well, I feel like Twitch is I mean, at first do they sometimes mess up with the bans? I feel like they always get it figured out. Like they've never fucked anyone royally forever that didn't deserve it, right?
Maybe not. Yeah, but like at some point it's gonna be it might be too late for somebody.
Maybe, I don't know. Like the only people I can think of that have been banned indefinitely, like Phantom Lord, he got banned for life, well deserved, obviously.
Yeah.
He was more or less
stealing.
He was stealing and apparently doing. I mean, he money laundering through stolen credit cards. Like all his subs were fake subs with stolen credit cards.
Yeah.
Not all his subs, but a lot of his subs. And then obviously, all the gambling things and all that shit. But he was banned for life. And then I'm pretty sure he's still suing Twitch and trying to win that. And I think that's still going on.
Fuck?
There's been court dates, and I don't know the gist of that, but I can't think of anyone else. Like OG Zillion OP got banned for life. You know that guy? He was the guy that he was disabled. He had a wheelchair.
I do. He was faking,
and he was fake being disabled or handicapped.
Yeah,
for donations and money. And he even had like some of
his donation incentive for a new wheelchair or something like that.
Oh, he had his subs or some of his mods come over to his house.
Oh, what?
And help him move. Actually, move for him. They offered to move his apartment for him because obviously, he's handicapped and needed help. And then they found out he was faking it and he could walk the whole time. He got banned for life.
He literally got up during a stream.
Yeah.
He thought he turned his camera off. Holy fuck, I do remember that.
Yeah, that's really old school.
Okay. We can be done on that topic. I think it's really ironic two grown men trying to sit here and talk about boobs in general.
I wasn't really talking about boobs now, though.
Yeah, no, I just mean, look, we can get past that. I just want Twitch to do better. I realize that it's super ignorant and naive of me to think that they're going to be 100% right all the time, but it'd be nice if they actually tried and like made their efforts known sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, they put these things out like, oh, hold us accountable, and then we try to hold them accountable, and still nothing changes. So
yeah, I don't know.
It's just frustrating.
I
see where you're coming from, dude. I do.
My opinion has changed because Twitch isn't necessarily Twitch anymore. It's very different than it used to be. I mean, I used to be able to go. I remember when Twitch became a thing. I would walk into their offices. I knew 90% of the employees there.
Yeah.
There wasn't that many, right? It was a startup. It was a startup company, but like I knew everyone. And then like, you know, fast forward to like last year, I went to their new offices. I walked in and dude, I had to like, I was like, I don't know anybody.
Where are
here.
my friends? I need somebody to hold my hand.
Where's someone I know?
Yeah.
Like I don't know anybody in this building anymore.
That's how I feel about like actual like Twitch parties and like conventions and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, the partner parties.
Dude.
At a time where the partner parties, you knew every single person. It was like a very tight knit group. And then
tight knit is I want that like to be clear, like that's a loose term here. Tight knit isn't like there was a lot of people, but everyone knew everyone, and everyone. And if you didn't know somebody, one of your friends knew them, and you would be introduced immediately. Now you walk. I literally am so overwhelmed whenever I go to a Twitch party that like I almost don't want to go. Like my anxiety is through the fucking roof, and if I don't go with someone, my first step is to the bar so I can fucking relax. And then I have a drink in my hand, and I'm just scouring the lands for a familiar face.
Anyone I know?
Dude.
No, I don't know any of these people.
And it's fucking terrifying.
There's a lot of partners.
It sucks. Dude, and it sucks because I feel like Twitch is very cliquey.
Yeah.
And, like, I don't think it's necessarily because people are, like, have that mentality. I feel like a lot of people are scared to reach out because they don't want to come off as like a leech or anything like that. That's personally like that's like why I won't like. I love meeting new people and I love making new friends, but I'm so timid and like hesitant to reach out to other people that I think would like be a great time. Not even to stream with, just to hang out with. You know, I don't want to reach out to them because I'm scared they're gonna like see my motive or not understand my motivation or like think there's some ulterior motives for it.
Well, and the reason that's a thing is because there are so many people like that.
Yeah.
That will only try, especially in Twitch and like in the YouTube world, and there's always someone that's trying to use you to get a step ahead. Yeah. You know, hey man, we should really totally play games together. Like, and like, but I don't even know you, dude. Like,
I had someone in my chat the other day, and like, I'm not like I'm not gonna call him out by name, and I respect the hustle and everything like that. But I've never seen this dude once in my chat. He wasn't even following this stream, and he was like, "Oh, dude, I just started talking about he just got affiliate." He's like, oh, maybe we can collab sometime. Maybe we can play games sometime. And I'm like, bro,
that's not how you do it.
I don't fucking know you. And
you
telling me in my chat while I'm streaming, like trying to hype up your stream and bring hype around your stream during my stream, in my stream. Yeah. Not the time to do it, man. Yeah. Not absolutely not. Okay. I'm happy for you. And I was trying to be as nice. I was like, congrats on making affiliate, blah, blah, blah. And then he kept going, and then like somebody gifted him a sub in my chat, and then he started chatting up this dude who gifted him a sub in my chat, and I'm like, bro, are you doing what I think you're doing right now? He's like, oh, dude, do you stream too? I just gave you a follow. Maybe you can follow me. I'm like, bro,
that ain't how you do it.
Here's it, Chief.
Networking is obviously very important to streaming and YouTube and stuff. Like, I'm never gonna say it's not. I mean, for me personally, like I got bigger on YouTube back in the day because I started playing games with Gassy Mexican and My Diction and Chilled and Nanners. But I didn't force myself in there. Yeah. I was invited. Yeah. I was. Hey, Goldie, would you like to come?
People trusted you and enjoyed your content enough.
Exactly. I built a relationship with those guys. I met them at events. I just talked to them. For sure. You know, I would go into their chats just to hang out, and then I was invited. I never invited myself to anything. It was, hey, we need one more. Goldie, are you around, bro? Yeah. Come and play with us. Sure, I'll play. For sure. And then we established that relationship, and and then I got to know Nanners, and then Nanners and I became friends, and then he would hit me, and then all of a sudden it was, Goldie, we're playing games at 2:00. Would you like to come and play with us? Absolutely. And that's how it happened. And then, we all became friends, and it was a tight-knit group, and we always played games together, and that's just how things happen. Yeah. But like, I never took advantage of anyone.
You trying to insert yourself in somebody else's.
It's so obvious.
And it comes off
scummy,
like, super scummy.
Nobody wants to have someone in the group like that. It just like tries to force themselves into games, or like that's just not how you. That's not how you do this. Yeah. And like if you do that, like you will alienate yourself. Like people will No, I know that guy. You trust me. Don't,
Dude,
you don't want to mess with that guy.
And like you said, it is obvious, and people don't take kindly to it. I'm not sitting there saying like you're gonna beat up. You know, we're not gonna beat you up.
I'm gonna beat up everybody, dude.
But
if you see me at TwitchCon,
like,
look me in the fucking eyes. I'm stacked.
And then Brendan's gonna look over at me and say, "Help,
yo, Vern, can you fight that guy for me?"
Dude, Vern, this guy's looking at me,
Vern!
and I'm gonna say, "No, I don't fight either."
Yes, you do. You always talk about how much you want to fight people.
Yeah, it's only so they don't want to fight me.
You're the dude that gets
naked.
About it.
I talk about it enough so that people will be like, "Oh,
He's
dude,
fucked. He's scary."
Dude, yeah, no, I get my ass beat.
Yeah. No, you wouldn't.
For fun.
Doesn't matter.
I'm
dude.
into it.
Just imagine going to TwitchCon and fighting someone. Bro, we all there for video games and we're chilling, and most of us are just there to get really drunk.
Dude, you're either drunk or you're hungover. That's conventions. After 21,
hopefully you're just drunk the whole time, so you're not.
Yeah. I literally just had this conversation with a friend, and we were talking about it, and I was like, because we were talking about meeting, and I was like, oh, we were probably both drunk, and I was like, the all of conventions, like after I started drinking, dude, I was either, if you've ever met me at a convention, I've gotten better about it over recent years, but way early on, like 2015, 2016. That's just the conventions in general, dude. We'll talk about that in a second. Yeah. But like, if you've ever spoken to me at like early like 2015, 16 at a convention, I was either drunk or I was hungover. And if I had it well enough together that you want to speak to me again, I feel like I was killing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Because that's not like normal me. I didn't develop a drinking problem until like quarantine. Okay? Like, I would drink a lot.
I don't know about that.
Look, I would drink maybe once or twice a week. It would just be in excess every single time I did drink.
Binge drinking.
But now, bro, I'm just do any excuse to drink during quarantine. I'm like, fuck, yeah. I was playing League with Evan this morning, and she was
morning.
Listen. She was like, Vern, guess what I'm drinking? And I was like, if she says wine, dude, I'm going to pour a glass of whiskey. It was like 10 a.m.
She say wine?
No, it's kombucha, which is kind of alcoholic. It's not going to get you drunk, but I thought about it. I'm not going to let my friend drink alone.
Fair enough.
That's fucking...
Fair enough.
That's fucked. That's fucked.
Anyway.
But friendly, what I was going to get at about the introducing thing, it just reminded me real quick. Just anyone who ever meets anyone at a convention ever, doesn't matter who you are, what you do, if you're a streamer, you're a viewer, introduce yourself. Every single fucking time.
You said this.
And I'm going to say it again because you just said, I need to introduce, I need you to remind me who you are. Introduce me again. Blah, blah, blah. Dude, introduce yourself every time.
Oh, I've told you this.
Every time.
I've had those convention nights where it's like Friday night, it's the Twitch party itself. But you go to a dinner with a bunch of people. You have drinks there, then you go to the Twitch party, and then maybe after the Twitch party, there's somewhere else, right? Yeah. You never know. You just kind of bounce around. And I've had those nights where the next day I wake up, and I'm like, I look at my nightstand, and there's like 6 business cards, and I don't remember any of them. I'm like, I don't remember meeting those people. Wait, who's that? I met someone from that company? Wait, what? When did I meet that person? And then, but I remember one time, I don't remember who he is specifically off the top of my head. I mean,
sort of remember one time.
But I remember this thing. He did something that was incredible. His face was on his business card. So at least I saw the name, and I was like, oh, okay, I do kind of remember this guy. Yeah. Okay, I do remember meeting this guy. And I was like, that's genius. His face is on there. So if also, I see him again.
Having a really useful business card. Because honestly speaking, I feel like most of the business cards I've ever given out at a convention have ended up in the trash, right? But if you have a useful one that have like a bottle opener or something, I got one of those. I still have their card. I still have their business card. No joke.
Dude, that sounds expensive.
They're like, it was like little, it was like thinner metal. I can't imagine.
Bottle opener business card? I don't know.
It was my bottle opener for like 3 years.
All right. Well, do you remember what it had on it? So you don't even remember the information after 3 years?
It was gold.
You remember the color. Oh, wow, dude. Cool.
It was a gold bottle opener. I'm just saying.
I don't even want to know how
at least they'll keep it. It'll make it past the,
Yeah, speaking of business cards.
Business phase.
John, Cryos.
Yeah.
Cryos Gaming on YouTube. He was my, John, he's graphics. He does tons of graphics.
Yeah.
I had John design my business cards.
I remember this.
And
I know exactly where this is going.
I'm, John sends me the design. I'm like, holy shit, these are great, awesome. And it was like a week before PAX or something. And I was like, all right, well,
print it, ship it.
I was like, print it, fuck it, let's go print
Looks
it.
Great.
We'll make like, I don't remember, a couple hundred. I was like, a couple hundred.
We're going ham.
And I get it, and I don't know, I open one to look at it, and I'm scanning over it, and I'm like, wait a minute, president is spelled wrong.
He's the president.
I'm the president. The president, Gold Glove, and I'm like, oh no, dude, I have so many of these and they're misspelled. I can't hand these out. So thankfully, the company that I did it through, they were like, we should have caught that. We'll give you a discount, and they only charged me like
thank
half
God,
the
dude.
price.
I mean,
But
I bought I got when I first was buying business cards. I think that's you should have business cards if you're looking to be a streamer or content creator or literally anything in this space professionally. You should have business cards.
Yeah, I think there's times.
Oh, for sure.
Like,
don't just be like, don't be handing it out.
Don't be the guy that's walking around like, hey man, really like your stuff. By the way, I'm a streamer. Here's my business card. Like, don't do that ever.
Yes.
Now the only. Also, I don't think giving your business card to other streamers is really a thing.
Oh, no.
Like, it's not
it's
for
more
streamers.
For business.
It's for
stuff.
like you meet someone who works at Corsair,
yeah.
like or some company, or it doesn't matter. You meet someone that works at a company, and you're talking to them, and you're telling them about the stream, and they're like, oh yeah, we do this. I don't know, like an actual business entity, not a streamer. Don't give your business cards to streamers. That's just.
What am I gonna do with it?
Yeah, I'm not gonna be like, man, I need someone to play a game with today. Oh, I got those business cards.
I think
from PAX.
if like, oh, that's what's up. Granted, this is gonna be a very rare situation. Like, I don't have my phone on me or something. Oh, maybe I'm not even gonna say this because I don't want to imply that like if we meet in person, I'm following you on social media either. But I was gonna say, like if I ever like wanted your Twitter handle or something like that, like, oh, I'll reach out to you streamers will get that information. Yeah. I feel like or like the whole just like I don't know.
Twitter.
Also well that's the thing though is I feel like I've been kind of like coerced into like
into following people
on social media. Like we'll be in person and they'll be like,
"Hey man, can you follow me?"
Yeah.
What am I gonna say? No, fuckhead.
I'm guilty of it too, of just like
really.
Well, just being like, oh, well, what's your Twitter? I'll follow you real quick, and then not thinking until after the fact, like, oh, they're probably gonna assume that I want them to follow me too, which is not the case in this situation. I just do want to have their contact.
Oh, that's different. I'm talking about the people who are like, bro, follow me on Twitter.
Oh, I've never done that.
Bro, hey, you wanna follow me on Twitter?
No, I don't.
I don't know who you are. I don't want to follow you on Twitter, dude.
I already follow so many people.
Me following you is not gonna give you anything, man. Like
I'm thinking about unfollowing people actually, and so you made the list. Are you
unfollowing me?
No, the person who asked me to follow them.
Oh.
They've made it to my unfollow list.
Man.
Just trying to trim those numbers down, baby.
I don't know. Here's the thing. In the grand scheme of things, most people understand those
social cues
and what not to do and what to do.
Read the room.
There's just a few in between that just have no fucking idea.
Also, take everything with a grain of salt. I feel like there's a time and a place for a lot of things. And where we might have had like maybe one or two bad experiences that have kind of jaded us a little bit throughout the years. Yeah. But
we've been to a lot of cons. We've seen a lot of things.
But we're not experts. We might have a different opinion of. I mean, I'm an expert. Brennan, maybe not so much. But
I think I've been to more cons than you.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. So. I don't have the numbers in front of me.
I've got the numbers.
Oh yeah, what are they?
A lot.
To a little?
A lot to a little.
That's interesting because I also feel like I'm at a lot.
Well, I mean, there was a couple years where I was going to every single PAX, but you were only going to East.
No.
Yeah, you skipped PAX Prime like West like 3 years in a row.
First year.
That's not true.
You have a convention over me, and I've been to South when you haven't. So,
I
mean, if we really want to run the numbers,
what about all the E3s I've been to?
Oh, I've been to them too.
You haven't been to all the E3s.
Yeah, you went to 2 more than me, and then I skipped 2.
So I've been to 2 more, and then you skipped 2, so I'm 4 ahead of you.
I don't know if you went to the other ones. I wasn't there.
All right. Have you been to a Comic-Con?
Actually, no.
Okay, I went to Comic-Con.
Have you been to a fucking the car show?
It's not a thing.
The car show in Detroit, Kobo Arena,
never
Kobo
been
Center.
To the Detroit car show, but that sounds like it'd be pretty fun.
It's actually dope.
Yeah, I want to go to the Portland Auto Show, and every fucking year I'm gone for it.
Well, be here for it.
And now, I mean, I don't know when the next time we can even do something like that is. There's too many damn people. Maybe we can rent it out. Just us.
Bro, you're rich.
I'm just kidding. Fuck no, I ain't buying that.
See how quickly his tune changed when I called him out, bro? Yeah. You got so much money. Holy shit.
No, I don't.
JK.
I don't got that kind of money.
You want to go back to talking shit about Twitch real quick?
Regarding what?
Actually, I really genuinely, as someone who's been on the platform for a long time, I want to hear your opinion on it. Because this is being a live streaming platform. Mm-hmm. There's been a huge issue. I didn't check it today, but it was like as recent as yesterday. There have been literal 24/7 drops enabled streams in the Valorant category, and we talked about drops and kind of what that was doing to streamers in the category. Mm-hmm. Anyways, but now it was like a Summit tweeted a picture, and the top 8 out of 10 streams were all these 24/7 drop streams that were not even live content, that were rebroadcasting content from earlier in the day, earlier in the week.
Not an actual rerun.
Without utilizing the rerun. And it's not the first time it's happened before. I remember, dude, when Philip DeFranco was streaming on Twitch, he did that. He would stream for like 4 hours, then run a 4-hour rebroadcast, but he would title it rebroadcast.
That was before reruns were available.
It was before reruns were even available, and I thought it was genius. I was like, I think I've even attempted it before. But now that Twitch has given you, on their live streaming platform, they've given you access to be able to rerun VODs and old footage and old broadcasts and things like that, it should be utilized, and you to actively deceive viewers. But
I don't think it's deceiving anyone. Yeah, I don't think that's the. You think the issue is deception?
Yeah, it's 100% deception.
You wait. So you're upset about it because it's deceiving viewers? Because all of them are able 24/7 drop streams.
No, that's like part of the reason.
It's very obvious that they're reruns. People know that.
It's not though.
Yeah,
because they're not. It doesn't say rerun. It's not rebroadcasted. If somebody is just coming onto Twitch and they're looking for a Valorant stream and they say 24/7 drop, you don't know when that channel's actually live or when it's when the streamer's there or not, because it's not. They don't title it anywhere. They're mislabeling it. They're not using the reruns. And now all of a sudden, and I feel like Valorant is somewhat to blame for starting that precedent, because, and you were a part of this when they, like, before you didn't have the option to stream the game, but the first day when all those streamers did have the option to stream the game, it was all pre-recorded content anyways.
Well, here's what I understand okay, first let's break this down. As a streamer, as someone who potentially could be competing in that same category and wanting to stream Valorant and getting new eyeballs, having those eyeballs taken away because of a rebroadcast that's not technically a rebroadcast, do I think you should be able to run 24/7 rebroadcast without actually being under rerun? No, I don't think that you should be able to do that. But I think drops should be enabled for reruns. Like, so...
Sure, but that's the thing. Like, now...
So that needs to be fixed. That's one issue. But do I think Twitch needs to... But here's the issue why I know Twitch won't enforce that. Is because think of all the eyeballs that are on those streams right now. Think about all the people that are watching the stream and how many viewers are watching Valorant.
I don't think that those viewers wouldn't still be in the Valorant category. There's not a single time you can go to like a major game on Twitch and not have somebody streaming the game. Like League of Legends, Valorant, Counter-Strike even, which is also having issues with like the fake scam accounts and stuff that are streaming. That's running rampant. I'm not too familiar on that.
Here's why I think these 24-hour channels are not being taken down is because, like I was saying, one, Twitch, there's a lot of eyeballs on them. And retention rate, I know this for a fact, but if a stream ends... Not 100% of those viewers are going to go somewhere else.
True.
The stream ends, and maybe they won't watch a stream.
They turn off Twitch. They go do something else.
But if they're on a 24-hour stream and they're trying to get a drop, and the stream's just constantly running, that's a viewer that is retained the whole time. And the stream doesn't drop, so they don't lose it. Even if he's away from the computer, it's still retained.
Yeah. And
so
that's
Twitch
what really
sees that as that's money. Those are eyeballs that we are not losing.
Doesn't it piss you off at all?
No, because I'm not playing Valorant, and again, like, dude, maybe I'm just too old for this shit, but I don't care about that. I don't get pissed off about that kind of stuff anymore. I just don't. It's like me getting angry about it. First off, those viewers aren't going to be mine. Like, those aren't. If those types of people who are watching that stream, they're only there for a drop. They're literally there to get a drop. They don't care about the actual stream or the streamer.
Yeah, but that affects like our stuff too. Most sponsors literally only care about concurrence. If a new sponsor reaches out to you, it's usually because you're on a list that they've been given, and they're like, that list of people has so many concurrent viewers, and so they don't give a fuck about your actual like the sales you can make or anything. I mean, they do. That's not the right words I was looking for. Like they don't care about like how active your community is or like how supportive your community is. They only care about concurrence.
If we would have talked about this like 3 or 4 years ago when my concurrents were more important to me and how many viewers I had in a given stream were more important, then yeah, I'd probably have a different opinion. But now, like, the number of viewers, in my opinion, does not dictate success.
Oh, not at all.
And I
agree.
Viewers come and go. Like, the Titans you see right now on Twitch and Mixer and everything will not be Titans forever. Some of them won't even be streamers in the next 5 years. I'm sure of it.
Yeah.
I'm sure of it. Some of them just won't.
For sure.
And maybe that's because they make so much money they don't need to, and they just disappear off the face of the earth. I don't know, but like that's not what dictates success in this industry. For me, I don't get angry about that kind of stuff anymore. It's out of my control. Me whining or bitching about it, or like it's not going to change anything. I know. Here's the thing: if I didn't think Twitch had a reason for it, maybe it would piss me off. But I'm thinking it from a business standpoint and from Twitch's perspective and Amazon's perspective, which is the most important one. Money. They want to make money. They need to make money. They put $1 billion into Twitch. They have to make money. They do not care about hurting some streamers' feelings if that means retaining more viewers so they can make more money in the long run. They do not care.
Yeah, you sound like an Amazon employee right now.
I'm just being honest. That's how it is. That's
but that should suck. You should not be okay with that. And I'm not saying like you need to get out your. I don't lose sleep over this shit. I really don't. But it's stuff that I see that's within my community, and it's stuff that it shouldn't be there. It's just like what I was talking about before and holding Twitch accountable. Like this is a live streaming platform, and you're letting the top like. You're saying, like, I get what you're, like, the retention rate won't be there. Like, when someone ends stream, a lot of people don't go to other streams and stuff like that. But there's always going to be, those viewers are still going to be in that category. And
not necessarily.
Not all of them, but a large percentage. If there's people watching that game, they're going to be there. But now you have, like, I think in Summit's tweet, it was Sneaky
I saw
and
it.
C's.
Yeah. And then
just 24-hour drop streams. All right?
I mean... Like I said, there's ways to fix it, and do I think it's technically wrong that those... I think those streamers that are doing that, I mean, I see why they're taking advantage of it, because it's a broken system, and
they can't be punished for it, because it's Twitch... It's
correct.
It's not Twitch's rules. But is it
morally scummy?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, you should be ashamed of yourself if you're doing that. You should absolutely be.
You're taking advantage of the system. You're gaming the system.
Some people are like that. They don't care.
I mean, it's been around forever, right?
Yeah.
It's been even back on the YouTube days. Like this video for the giveaway. Leave a comment on this video, and you'll be entered for this giveaway.
Favorite this video to be entered into the giveaway, which is literally gaming the system and pushing videos to the top of the
If people can find an exploit, they're gonna take advantage of it. It just sucks. And it's very early on. Valorant's a very new game on Twitch, but it sucks that like people can take advantage of this and like with absolutely no repercussions. And like you said, I don't stream the game. I enjoy Valorant when I can play with friends and stuff like that. It's not a game that I really care to play like all the time. It's not a game I'm going to grind. So does it really affect me? No. But that running rampant, I mean, now you see like all the scam ones in CS:GO. Like what if it does eventually make it to a game that I'm super passionate about and I love, and now all of a sudden like my growth is stunted and I feel like they're hurting me in my success.
Okay. This is why I'm really thinking devil's advocate.
Sure, no, I actually love you playing because you're making very valid points all day today, and I've been appreciating it.
I totally understand where you're coming from, and why I understand that is because when I stream Counter-Strike, now I wasn't a pro. I'm gonna say this from a pro player's perspective. So when I was playing Counter-Strike and cases were a thing, I would go to the CS:GO not the subreddit, but the category. I would play Counter-Strike, and I would literally, I mean, we would sit there for hours and,
Dude,
and just
open cases.
Right?
Didn't touch the game.
We would open cases, and my viewership would go up,
skyrocket,
and up, and up, and up, and I'm sitting there, and I'm at 18 to 20,000 viewers, you know, and we're just sitting there opening cases, and then you look in the directory, and underneath me, I was the top CS:GO streamer all the time, literally all the time. There would be pro players all below me, actually playing the game, high level gameplay. Like, if anything, that was me abusing a system back then. Was I trying to do it intentionally? Like, was it my fault? No. But there's a lot of people who were very mad at me. Yeah. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Get out of this category. You're not even playing CSGO.
But at that point, you don't... I feel like that it's somewhat different because you didn't have a category to go to. Like, you're playing CSGO.
Yeah.
You know? It wasn't like you could have gone to just chatting at that point.
Right.
You know? But... yeah, no, 100%. Like, and that's we've even seen that in the Gears of War thing. You more so you than me because But like we would like boot up Gears of War after a while, play a few sessions. You'd be at the top of the leaderboard, and you would get. I would see the backlash on even Twitter. It would go to Twitter where these Gears of War pros are like, dude, like what do you? Why do you have all these viewers? You fucking trash. You don't even play the game. You don't support the game anymore. Blah blah.
But the big point is like, so I would get all those viewers in CS:GO. But the issue is those viewers weren't there for me. And like my numbers were really big back in 2015. I mean, I my sub numbers weren't. Like I think I have more subs now than I ever did then.
Same actually.
But my viewership was just crazy. I mean, at one point I was like the third biggest streamer on Twitch. But the issue is those viewers were not there for me. Yeah. Those weren't my viewers. Those were CS:GO case opening viewers that just like to watch that stuff.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's the exact same vein with Valorant. Like, yeah, these guys are reaping the rewards for this right now. But as soon as the drops are done, they're not going to have viewers that are there for them. They're not there to watch these guys. They're there for drops, and it's just like, oh, there's 70,000 viewers in this stream. I guess I'll click on this, and sure, I'll just watch it because I'm bored. But like, they're not invested in the streamer. They don't care about the streamer.
But I feel
they just want the drop.
The issue is with that though is I feel like the discoverability on Twitch is so finicky right now. Anyways, that the majority of new viewers to a game or to a category on Twitch do go to like the top 5 streams. Like that's how they pick that. There's viewers here. This must be the place to go. Yeah. And when the top 8 of 10 streams in the category are all not streaming, it's just rebroadcasted content. It's really hurting the people that are putting in the time and actually putting in the work, playing the game for 24 hours. And it's just really hurting discoverability. And like you said, I just think it's scummy. And I feel like Twitch,
it is scummy.
I think these people should be permanently banned or anything like that? No. But do I think Twitch should take action and be, hey, if you're running a rebroadcast, use the rerun feature. Yeah. No, and then if it doesn't happen after that, we're going to take action.
I explained why they're not going to.
Yeah. Which is sucky. But that's the thing, though, is like I think we should hold Twitch accountable. If that's shitty, and they should do something about it. They should be consistent with their bans. They should not allow not live content to be on Twitch. But then you're gonna run into the issues where like I saw an artist in the creative category bring up the point where they stream Bob Ross 24/7. It's obviously not live content, right? But it's one of the largest, if not the largest.
They do a lot of that. They did the Power Rangers.
Yeah, but this Bob Ross is still like ongoing, and it's like I think so, and it's a 24/7 like creative stream in the creative category.
Is it always the top stream?
I can't say for certain, but it's one of the top. I would assume. And the creative
Twitch owns the rights to that, right?
And
so that's
and these creative streamers that are on there, they're super talented at making art. Yeah,
that's frustrating.
And I know it's the discoverability there is even harder than it is everywhere else. Yeah. Like they're in a rough spot right now. So
I don't know. There's a lot of different factors. There's a lot of different.
Of course.
You know, it's hard.
It's easy to come on the podcast and like bitch about it and me be like, oh, like this sucks. Do something about it. So I appreciate like you giving the other perspective. But I still am going to firmly stick by that. I want to see action from Twitch. I don't know. Like I said, it's just like I love this platform and I love the community that's on it, and I want them to at least try to do their best. Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, we should always hope that they do their best. We don't want any. I don't want obviously, I want Twitch to keep the standards high for the actual website. Like I don't want I don't want it to falter in any way, but I think about it from a business standpoint a lot now, just because Amazon is in the picture now, and it's not so community based. Like it's money. Money is number one on its list now. Granted, I'm sure money was. I mean,
I was gonna say for businesses, that's exactly the idea, anyways. And if so you're not thinking about that, you're not a good business.
That's how I think for Twitch. I'm just like, what are they gonna do so that they don't lose, so that they make the most amount of money? And that's why I feel the way I do about it. But yeah, I mean, I it's shitty,
man.
You're
thinking with your brain, not your heart. Yeah, I get it.
I'm trying to do that more.
Yeah.
The older I get.
I was going to say,
I'm fucking 29 now, dude.
You're pushing 30 hard, bro. You're knocking on that door.
Dude, but I mean, I don't really know anything else. Like, I've done this pretty much half my life now. So it's like, I feel like at this point I should know a lot about the industry. And
for sure.
I'm pretty experienced, and I've seen everything. And the thing is, I've seen, when I came in, there was pretty much, when I came into this world, there's very few people that were a part of that time that are still here.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's completely
even
different.
like the people that were in it, like you were talking about all the friends and stuff that we had at Twitch, and now a lot of those people that were there like way in the beginning are now like phasing out, and they're moving on to like different parts of their lives and stuff, and it's crazy. The fact that I'm so thankful that I have to catch myself sometimes now, because I'll be talking to people, and like the amount of times that I'll say, well, back in my day, back when, and it's like 10, 15 years ago. That's a long time, and so much has changed on this platform over that time. And I'm like, I probably sound so fucking annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's
I'm
like
kidding.
Seriously, like I have to catch myself and be like, no, like, but it's like things are just so different now.
Hey, back in my day, YouTube was a fucking square box with 5-star ratings. All right, 5-star ratings.
I clicked on we'll talk. Actually, I clicked on a video that I'll talk about later. A YouTube video to learn something, and it was an old video. It was just a box in the middle of my screen. It was very ugly. I'm so happy we moved past that.
Oh, God. Widescreen is so much better.
Dude.
Oh. Good God, dude.
Oh, so
HD,
good.
not standard definition bullshit.
Yeah.
Fucking 240p.
Dude, the worst.
Like
I love that it's still an option.
No, I think, does it go down to 240p? It still does sometimes.
I think
like if your internet's really, you're on some shitty ass Wi-Fi, it'll fucking go on 240p. Yeah,
borrowing the Walmart.
And you're like, you can't watch this. Like it's just pixels. I can kind of hear it.
For the podcast.
That's true. That's true. You could watch our podcast on YouTube in 240p. Yeah. Because the audio will still be good.
Yeah, should be. Anyways,
you're good to go. There you go. Don't even have to look at us. Honestly, probably would be better.
Yeah.
Especially because we got a really shabby setup.
It's getting better.
It's better.
Dude.
We got
Einey in the back.
We got Einey creeping in the background. For those of you listening, you have no idea. We have a poster of Albert Einstein, or a canvas.
Yeah, it's a nice one.
Of Albert Einstein kind of creeping behind our desk. We added the features to the actual desk. You know, it's looking nice. And we got a better angle now. Sorry, that was probably annoying.
We're cleaning it up. It's looking more and more professional every single week.
Every
we do
time.
This. You know what I was talking about today?
What were we talking about?
I don't think there's been a podcast that we've gotten drunk on since we rebooted.
No.
We used to do this podcast strictly drunk.
Like hammered, not drunk.
Like that was a requirement of starting an episode of the podcast.
Yeah.
I think we should have a special episode.
We should have a special episode. And we should
get drunk on the episode, and we can talk. Let's do just spitballing here. Let's do a question answer episode of the podcast and just get drunk.
That we will have to set something like that up.
Okay. Well, what episode do you think would be a good one?
I don't know.
We're on 19 right now.
We're on 19.
Episode 20.
Ooh,
we're getting drunk in 2 weeks.
It might have to be 20 just because 20. Damn, 20 episodes since we rebooted. Actually, no. I feel like we're almost at a year. Or maybe it's a couple months off. That's only like 4 or 5 episodes.
Yeah, we could do it on the year.
Maybe year celebration, which is closer to the summer. We'll figure it out. But I would love to do that. Yeah,
you know, just a little throwback episode. We could talk about, reminisce about the old days. I think we feel like we do that every podcast, anyways.
Oh, and true. We could do episode 21 because that's when the podcast can drink.
Wait, that's actually so clever. I actually really like that. Okay, all right, mark it down. We're gonna get drunk.
So in a month from now.
That's so funny.
Next month.
Okay, perfect.
Jesus.
Oh man. We do have some more topics.
Yeah.
I wanted to talk about just kind of like touch base. It was kind of something cool that happened, but also something sketchy, but still ended up being really cool. Is the Mr. Beast Rock Paper Scissors tournament?
Yeah,
did you tune into that?
$250,000 to the winner
of creators
for a charity.
Yeah, and dude, I think it ended up raising like over like $1 million or something. Holy like that.
Shit.
Dude, yeah, it was cool. Insane. Mr. Beast has been constantly out there, just straight killing it for charity and doing awesome things, awesome work. The event itself was really cool. Had a ton of amazing creators in it.
Jack Black was in it.
Yeah.
It was just amazing.
Jack Black also has a TikTok now. I feel like he's just embracing the internet age.
I mean, he's perfect for it.
Oh my God, so good.
He's perfect for it.
But the homie Nate Shot ended up taking it home.
Nate Shot,
and that winner. Dude is just a competitor.
He wins. I know.
Whether it's Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Esports in general, organizations, now rock, paper, scissors. Like, is there anything this man can't do?
He can do everything.
Bro,
God.
It is absolutely
incredible hair.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck?
Dude, there's
leave some for the rest of us.
I also heard that he was like a really good beer pong player. And I think I could give bro. I'm down
dude,
to put something
I haven't played
on the
beer
line.
pong in a minute.
Dude. This is an official challenge to Nate Shot.
I've had some.
You're riding the top of the clouds right now on this rock paper scissors win. If you ever want to throw down on some beer pong, I think I can take.
Please don't embarrass us,
dude.
Please don't embarrass us.
If I get
don't.
If I get the go ahead, bro, you know what? I might just start practicing any old way. I might, dude. Streams from now on.
I'm gonna come downstairs. He's gonna be practicing beer pong in our kitchen.
New rule. If my stream goes past 1 a.m., I'm just pulling out a beer pong table, and I'm just that's all I'm doing after 1 a.m.
You don't ever go past 1 a.m.
That's why I don't have to. I never have to do this.
Jeez,
but yeah, it was a really awesome event. A bunch of money went to charity. Awesome creators involved. There was a little hiccup though. So none of the other creators were supposed to I don't think they weren't supposed to be streaming it, but they just kind of agreed not to, right? But Tfue did, and ended up leaking Mr. Beast's personal phone number. Not only did he do that, but he also leaked the chat, the links for the actual the group call that they were all going in, and so it set the whole event behind. And
what is with people streaming like Twitter,
bro?
I've never understood that. Like you're setting yourself up for failure when you're
or even display capture. Display capture terrifies me.
Why would you ever do
There's
that?
Even lyric streams display capture, and so whenever he's not in game, maybe it's because he's confident that he has a 2 PC setup. Nothing ever happens on that.
I can tell Lyric's gaming PC that is seen on stream. That man does nothing but use it for
games.
You can tell.
But even I was streaming YouTube videos the other day where we were just listening to different music stuff, and I was scared to click on any links from chat because it would just pop up on the stream. I would go to full screen, view the link first, make sure that it was okay, and then you have these people that are
Twitter DMs,
just opening DMs on stream, bro.
I don't understand. I don't even understand why. Did he not? He had to have known he was showing that.
I don't know. You would think. I mean, I still do some real dumb shit. I accidentally hit the mute button on my GoldXLR Mini for my microphone, and so chat was muted, and it took me a good minute and a half to figure out that I just hit the mute button. I was unplugging shit and plugging it back, and I lied to my stream and I told them that I just I unplugged something or something like that.
Why is this dog? Sorry, we just got interrupted by my dog again. This dog, it sounds like he opens the door.
Yeah,
he's done it 3 times, 3 podcasts in a row. It sounds like he just opens the door handle and walks in.
I think
every time I expect Steph.
Did you fart or did he?
I did not fart.
Okay, well.
Did he just come in here to tell us he's got a poo?
Maybe.
Let him be.
But I played it off I just unplugged something and plugged it back in. Maybe a wire came loose or something. I don't know. But I just hit the mute button. So I've done really rookie streamer shit.
I'll be honest, I'll have TweetDeck open on my computer. And I'll be playing a console game, so I don't it's not going to be captured in my streaming PC. And then I'll switch and I'll go to swap the input, and boom, my TweetDeck will be up. And I do have my DMs there, but and a couple times I've been oh god, there's no personal information in there, right? Oh shit. Thank God. So I don't know. I get it because I have, but he was in his DMs,
actively
scrolling through them.
Yeah.
I've never done that. It's just been the
an accident.
Yeah.
Like, I guess that was an accident on his part, but still, like, especially
Gotta
like,
be careful, man.
You're dealing with value. If anyone ever sends me like,
I asked him to delete it.
Oh yeah. If I don't even send people like my phone number or
Same.
anything like that through DMs anymore. I have them send it to me because I trust myself to just delete it afterwards and then be done with it. Like that, like it's so sketchy, especially with people like getting hacked and stuff like that. Like I don't ever want to, dude. It's just a fucking headache, and then that's exactly what that was. It didn't ruin anything. The event was still great.
They sorted it out.
Yeah, but it was a fucking headache in the moment, man. Ugh.
That's true. I think one time I did have my credit card visible on the camera.
Yeah.
Like or like I set like my credit or like I was holding my credit card or something on stream, not thinking. I don't think anybody saw anything, but like if I would have just turned it around, somebody would have. And I'm like, dude, I'm a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
At least like it's not as dumb as that time. Do you remember Hutch? Hutch went to like order a pizza, thought he was muted, and read his phone number out loud on stream.
I'm so paranoid of that. If I take a call, any call, I mute my mic and then walk out of the room just to be extra safe. If I'm ever taking a personal call or something like that. Tucker one time was drunk trying to get a hold of me on his stream because we were playing games together or something like that, and like I had him muted. And he was like, oh, this fucker type situation, and called me, and I didn't pick up, and so I went to my voicemail, and I don't have a voicemail set up, so I just went to my number, and so he's live streaming it, and it's like, you've reached the voicemail box of number blah blah blah. And he was like, but he was drunk, so like his reaction time wasn't like super fast. I didn't like nothing came of it, right? He got it in time, but like still, like we've all done dumb shit before, but like man, especially during a charity event, I feel like you gotta be like, I don't know, there's more precautions. Just don't go to Twitter DMs.
Yeah, just don't do public or private shit. On stream.
On stream,
just don't do that shit. But anyways, it was for a good cause. $250,000 raised.
Dude, the event, like I said, I keep saying the event itself was like
so simple.
Super,
just rock paper scissors.
Yeah.
I know Mini Lad was in it.
But
did that scare you? You did that, buddy. Sorry, my dog just hit the desk and our little sign fell and it scared the shit out of him.
He literally left.
And now he ran away. You scared yourself.
Dogs are cute.
Oh, he got so scared.
He did.
I feel bad for him. Okay, Okay, sorry. That's our sex dungeon. Me and Vern have a sex dungeon. It's located downstairs under the house. So if you heard any screaming, sorry. The dog got out. The sex dungeon's open. Jesus, dude, this is going great right now.
Podcast.
It's going great.
I only had one more thing that I wanted to talk about because I kind of want to. I prefaced you and I tweeted about it. And I know you've seen the tweet, but so for those of you who don't know, I used to play the clarinet in 6th grade, right? Still, like, it was mostly because I joined band because I love music, and it was like it's such a big part of my life even now that I wanted to learn about music, and so I played the clarinet, and I've been talking about it for years now, literal years. Like, I want to teach myself how to read music again, and I want to learn how to play another instrument.
Did Squidward play a clarinet?
Squidward did, yeah.
Okay, sorry.
I actually learned from Squidward.
Oh, Squidward taught you the clarinet.
Yeah.
Okay.
I learned just from strictly watching SpongeBob.
Never watched it.
What?
I've seen maybe 4 episodes of SpongeBob in my entire life.
You're actually messing with me.
I'm not messing with you. I'm dead serious. I never watched SpongeBob.
What?
You know why? Because
that's such a huge issue.
No, because I was the oldest kid in my family. All my cousins were just a couple of years younger than me. But I was far enough apart that like they loved SpongeBob. So me being older, being a scumbag, was like, oh, I'm too cool for SpongeBob. I'm not into that. Like, I don't watch that.
Nuts.
I don't watch that kid shit. You know, like I
still watch SpongeBob.
Nah, not for
me.
Bro,
when I lived back home in Detroit, I would literally wake up every day before the gym because like Nicktoons would just, or I can't remember. It was like Nicktoons, one of the Nickelodeon channels. It was just basically a 24/7 SpongeBob channel. I would wake up every single day, eat my breakfast, and watch SpongeBob at 26, 27 years old.
What the fuck?
Dude, it's a great fucking show.
I don't know. I wasn't into it.
Dude, it's so
I never
funny.
really gave it a chance. I never, like I said,
dude.
I saw my baby cousins always watching it, and I was like, nah.
Maybe your baby cousins had good taste.
Maybe. I feel like, I don't know. When did SpongeBob come out? I feel like I was too
SpongeBob
old.
came out when we were children. It came out in like 99.
I feel like
the first episode I think aired in like 99, 98. Yeah, look it up, and I'll continue talking.
SpongeBob.
So,
start date.
But
I think you're right. 1999. I don't know why that sounds right. July 17th, 1999.
I'm telling you, we were 8, dude.
I don't know, man. I don't know what I was watching, but it wasn't SpongeBob. Or if I was watching SpongeBob, I don't remember it.
Bro, maybe you had something really traumatizing happen to you and you just blocked all SpongeBob out.
I mean, you ain't wrong.
Maybe you had like a birthday party and SpongeBob's nose.
See, no, I remember my little sister, loving SpongeBob and having a SpongeBob themed. Maybe that's. I'm telling you, that's why. I'm 5 or 6 years older than my little sister, and we were at just the far enough apart where she annoyed the shit out of me. I didn't want to like the same shit as her. She was a little baby, I was a mean older brother. I was mean to her.
You're a piece of shit.
Yeah, and like I feel like we were just far enough apart.
You literally disliked SpongeBob because your little sister liked it.
Just because my sister liked it, I was like, okay, that's a little kid thing.
Yeah, you would like that, you SpongeBob lover.
Yeah,
secretly, you're
so
like, man, I wish I could like SpongeBob.
I don't know, man. It wasn't my thing. It wasn't my thing.
But it was like such a spur of the moment thing that it didn't dawn on me. And like I caught you in the kitchen yesterday, and I like prefaced it. But I went out and I finally purchased a keyboard. It's just like a little starter keyboard. But then I realized I was like living in my best friend's house, and there's other people around pretty consistently, dude. And I'm gonna be sitting there, and I can't imagine that the keyboard is gonna be as bad as like a clarinet would be, or like a woodwind or a brass instrument, because that you can like fuck up. Like if you like don't blow the right way or anything like that, like it sounds miserable. Right,
but a keyboard,
it's just notes. You know what I mean? Like I can't just sit there and like
it can still be garbage.
Well, it cannot make good noises.
I'm kidding. Yeah,
but then I was
there will be quiet hours, Vernon.
And I'm sure of that. But I told him, I got him in the kitchen. I was like, oh shit, like I have a keyboard coming to the house. Like I'm gonna be practicing the piano.
The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk in there and be like, all right, we're gonna hook this up so you can wear headphones. And
dude,
if
you can, so the stream can hear it and I can wear headphones.
I'm telling you,
but I said,
should be able to
bought
do
a cheaper one because I didn't want to invest a bunch of money into a keyboard. God forbid I just don't utilize it. I play it for a week or two and then it goes into the closet and I never touch it again. Which
That's possible.
Yeah, like okay. I feel like I've done that with things before, and so I hope that doesn't happen because I'm actually really interested in learning how to play the keyboard, and more so like learning how to read music in general again. I want to be in there. I want to John Legend. This shit.
Dang. Okay. You better chill out. I'm gonna have to fuck you if you do some John Legend.
Could you imagine?
Woo!
You would.
Good
I'd bring you
Lord.
Dinner and then let you eat it playing John Legend.
I might have to give it to you. X gonna give it to you.
I'll learn that one next. They have sheet music for it.
I believe it.
Sure.
There's probably sheet music for everything.
But yeah, I caught Brennan in the kitchen the other day, and I was like, I don't want you to try and be too nice about this, because I know like Steph has different hours than us, right? Steph sleeps in a little bit later, she streams a little bit later, so I don't want to be like.
That's solid to the woman.
But I need you. I feel like she's gonna go to you first before she comes to me. She hasn't had a problem like saying things to me that like bug her that I do. But I feel like in this situation she would be like, Brennan,
go talk to him.
Fucking snap his keyboard in half. And then you're gonna come in there, Fern. It's a little loud.
Yeah,
can you not do it?
I would never snap it. Exactly. I would give you a different version.
The nice
of what
version, the sugar-coated.
Listen.
Hey, we're trying to watch a movie right now, and Steph and I would appreciate it if you just didn't do that. And then Steph's gonna come in. Did you snap it? And I hear it, right? But I pretend like I don't. And you're gonna be like, no, honey, but he's gonna keep it down. And I'm gonna be like, oh God, it's happening again.
Well, that's so accurate to our entire dynamic and relationship.
Yeah. So just please, if I'm ever like a nuisance or annoying with it, I hope that we have a relationship where you feel comfortable telling me that I'm annoying and I'm a nuisance with it.
I'll tell you.
Good.
If it sounds like shit, I'm gonna revoke your.
It's not gonna sound like shit.
I swear to God, I'm gonna give you like a couple days to.
But
to
I'm curious.
And then if you're just making noise, it doesn't even sound like music. I'm gonna be like, bro, get a different keyboard and put headphones on.
I'm only a little nervous because like at first, like when you guys are streaming and stuff like that, like I really don't hear you with all of our doors shut unless you're like screaming at the top of your lungs. But then you told me, you were like, oh, I heard you on a Discord call, and then I'm like, well,
you're a loud person.
Yeah, but like, was that where the windows are closed?
Yes.
And shit? And you guys heard me? So that's what I'm scared. Like, I don't know how loud this keyboard's gonna be.
But you're fine normally. But as soon as you get animated, start talking to someone,
I'm very passionate.
You get loud. Your laugh is loud. You're a very loud personality. You can just be.
I've always been told to project especially when I was growing up.
Well,
I wanted to be like dude. Before I developed a crippling fear of public speaking, I wanted to be a public speaker.
There's inside voices and there's outside voices, and you have outside voice. I mean, I do too when I'm streaming.
Yeah.
But
that's
you
how
do it when you're not
me.
streaming.
That's just how I talk now. You know? Been doing it for so long. It's just natural to me.
Yeah, that's fair, dude.
I do feel bad sometimes because I feel like there's situations where it's definitely not like appropriate, but it is just how I talk. And you like I swear it's happened with you because I distinctly remember. I don't remember the actual situation, but I remember you telling me like dude, chill. And I'm over here like, what? Oh, it's probably when Haley and Rick was here. And I was just telling a story. Oh, it was because
they got baby sleeping.
What? Hazel was sleeping.
Yeah.
And Brennan was riling me up because he had murdered me in Tarkov the night before, and we were doing
never do that.
we were doing a like an in-house like court session because our friend Pierre is.
I think I was drunk. I don't really remember.
Our friend Pierre was. Is like becoming a lawyer.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. I do remember this.
And Brennan was just straight up fucking. You were drunk because you were sitting there lying to Pierre about everything and snickering and just laughing there. And Pierre was like, "Oh,
I was pushing buttons."
And I could see Pierre starting. I could see Pierre starting to take your side. In the argument because you were fucking lying. And so I was getting heated.
I was trying to win.
Like it started like
I was winning.
It was like one of those situations where we're like, no, this is what happened, and this is what I have a video. I'm going to show you the video, sir. Like this is what happens. Judge. I was like trying to call him Judge, suck up a little bit, and then Brennan would just start lying, and then like slowly as the conversation progressed, I'm like, you're a fucking liar. I didn't do that. If you just wasn't, and then you're like, shh, dude, and this riled me up even more. You're like, shh, dude, there's a baby sleeping, like playing the fucking good guy, dude. Oh man, I was actually upset. Do you remember? I was real mad.
Is that when Rick had to hold you back?
No, I would never.
No, not like you, but you were joking. You're like, hold me back.
Yeah.
And then you were loud.
I think the girls were actually concerned.
Yeah.
But because you apologized and then we started laughing about it and it was like over. But
and
the girls were
like,
still
wow, we thought you guys were really mad.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
No, we're just giving each other shit. We're just banter.
I was like, he apologized. I'm over it.
Yeah. But
in that tone, he apologized. I'm over it.
Fine.
Stop talking about it. We're done.
Yep, that's exactly what
And they're like, dude, are you okay? And I'm over it.
Dude, that's me. I do it to everyone. If I'm not pushing your buttons, then we're not that good of friends.
Dude.
I do it to you. I do it to Lane a lot. There's certain people who I enjoy doing that to because I like seeing you riled up. Lane,
I'm funny.
So if you don't appease me, if you don't give me anything, I won't do it. Lane is the best. Our friend Lane is just the greatest person to poke. I love him. I love him to death. But the reason he's the best is because when he gets flustered, he just says the funniest shit. And he's so soft spoken that when he's flustered, it's funny.
Yeah, he's got a nice voice too, and
man.
He's smart too. So he's like witty, but also you're like, bro, like that's funny. You're funny right now. I don't think you would have said it if you weren't upset.
I just like poking bears, man.
That's fair.
Not real bears, because that's
you could try.
Scary. But I do. I poke you,
dude.
But I'm getting better at knowing when to stop.
Yeah, I feel like there's been times where I was like real mad before.
Yeah.
I don't recall them like off the top of my head. But it takes a lot to get me mad now. I feel like now, especially in my old age, I feel like I'm very quick to like just shrug shit off and kind of just like beep on myself for a little bit and let everything kind of blow over. Whereas growing up, I feel like I was a lot more confrontational. But then also like I'm always scared of like people perceiving me like as like a bad guy in that instance. Like there was a moment, dude, I almost swung on Tucker one time.
Yeah, but Tucker doesn't know when to stop.
Tucker's
a fuck.
Tucker slapped me in the face, like hard.
Oh.
And like, but everyone had been drinking and shit like that. And this was at Steph's birthday party in Malibu. Tucker slapped me
That
across.
was also the night I saw Tucker's dick on accident.
I was
He
like,
whipped his pants off for no reason, on accident.
so Tucker was going. He was going through it that night.
Yeah, Tucker was a little gone.
But Tucker, like, I was trying to go to bed because everyone just kind of like fucking like disappeared. It got real mellow for a little while, and I was like, okay, it's late. I'm gonna go to bed. And then Tucker just assumes it's round 2, comes to wake me up, and I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna go to bed. Like, I'm chilling now. I'm comfortable. He literally fucking slapped the shit because Mike was behind him, Diesel, and even Mike looked at me like, oh shit, is something about to happen? Because he hit me that hard. Like, it didn't hurt, but like Tucker put shit behind it, right? He tried, and like that pissed me. And in that moment, I was like instincts almost took over, and I almost swung at him.
Beat, Tucker.
But like, had I done that, I feel like everyone would have been like, Vern took it too far. Vern shit. There's no reason Vern needed to beat the shit out of Tucker, and like, dude,
nah, Tucker always needs his ass beat.
But that's what went through my head. I literally can't retaliate right now because I'm gonna be perceived as a bad guy. I'm the one who's like sober enough to know that like punching Tucker's not acceptable. So because I'm in control right now, I'm gonna be looked at as the bad guy.
True.
But then like,
good self-restraint.
I think after he hit me, he knew he had fucked up too because like he stopped trying to convince me to go out. He saw my face or something. He stopped trying to convince me to wake up, and he like the activity was over, and he was like, "We just miss you, bud," like something like that, bro. And it was like
downplay.
And it was like
man,
it was over after that. I went to bed, woke up the next day. We were fine. Everything is happy. I feel like that's probably one of my favorite parts.
Dude, Tucker slapped me.
I think we've all hit each other. Usually it's on stream for like charity events.
I don't know if I've ever hit Tucker. Man, I slapped him on charity back in the.
He hit you?
He for the race. You've
Oh,
seen
yeah,
you've seen the clip.
yeah.
No, where I'm sleeping. I'm dead ass asleep. I'm sleeping on a mattress in the middle of our living room in California. I'm sleeping dead asleep. I just gotten over like an 8-hour shift. I'm exhausted. And this dude, oh guys, if we raise X amount of money, I'll go slap Brennan. And
you can't do anything because it's for charity, dude.
Yeah, exactly. I'm laying there, and he smacks me fucking hard, and I open my eyes, and I just look at him like I'm not in pain. I'm fucking pissed. I'm like, you did not just fucking do that. Yeah. Like, I don't say anything to him, and he just laughs and giggles and walks away, and I'm like, dude.
Had you retaliated,
if that wasn't for charity,
and
you didn't have that camera on you, oh boy, I'd have hit you back. You would have not been happy with the results of that.
Tucker knows how to pick his battles. I'll tell you that much.
He knows when he can get away with shit. Because that one made me mad.
We should have him on. And he should let us hit him.
And we should both slap him at the same fucking time.
Dude.
And then we should beat his ass live on stream. Because he fucking deserves it. I'm just kidding. That's
you that, Tuck Bone? We want you as a guest on our podcast.
Come on, Tuck Bone. You want to come on? You got a seat right here in the middle of us.
Yeah, our knees.
Yeah. For charity. Maybe episode 21, we'll get Tucker fucking drunk. No, dude, we'll get banned. Tucker will say some fucked up shit.
No, it'll be fine.
Tucker will say some fucked up shit.
No, Tucker is probably one of the most business savvy delinquents I've ever met in my entire life.
Until he's not.
No.
Whopper coins.
Okay, that was just
dumb.
a Freudian
Motherfucking
slip.
dumb.
That had nothing to do with alcohol or anything.
Whopper coins.
That was funny.
If you guys don't know, Tucker's an idiot. That's it. Period.
But he's smart. He's the smartest idiot I know.
Yeah, well, I've said that many times. He is the most intelligent moron I've ever met in my entire life. Yeah, that's literally the best way to describe Tucker.
Yeah, good times.
Anyways, he'll be a guest on the show eventually. We invited him on at one point, and then he said he had other plans.
I just can't wait.
We
need to find sponsors for the podcast because I want to get to the point where we're flying people out and like having dope guests all the time.
Oh, okay.
I want for our 21st podcast where we're getting drunk, I want to fly out like a 21-year-old frat bro and him show us how to do it.
Your brother.
No.
He would say so. I feel like Alex might say something to get us in trouble.
Yeah, I don't know.
But he's the frat boy.
He's
frat as they come.
Dude, bro notice. He'd be fun.
Yeah, bro notice would be pretty fun. He would be a good guest. He'd be insane. My stepbrother.
No, I feel like he'd be pretty tame. He has an understanding of Twitch. He'd be a good podcast guest.
Anyways,
ain't nothing to it but to do it. Let's figure it out. I do want to start trying to bring guests on, so we do need a budget. Sponsors.
We need a budget. Okay.
Speaking
That's not...
Imagine you're at here.
Dude, you know the shit we've talked about?
Yeah, dude, but there's fucking...
the whole sponsor... Like, here's the thing. I don't want to get a sponsor that limits what I say, because I say fucked up shit.
We wouldn't.
Like, if I want to talk about fucking shaving my testicles...
You talk about Robo-Cock.
Or Robo-Cocks. Like, if I want to talk about that kind of stuff, I want to talk about it. I don't want to
have
limit
to be the right sponsorship.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not just going to sit here and, like...
I mean, obviously, I would love sponsors for the podcast, but I'm just saying it's got to be the right one.
It'll allow us to do a lot more shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like fly out Michael Jordan.
True.
He's doing a press run right now for the show.
Oh, true. I would love
MJ.
to have MJ.
You want to come to our podcast and talk about your show that's coming out?
Yeah, we'll get MJ.
We can do that stuff like that.
Floyd Mayweather.
Bro, why not?
Yeah.
What's stopping us?
Nothing.
Exactly.
Literally nothing.
Budget. So sponsors.
There's some sponsors out there that would really fit nice.
Dude, I agree too.
Yeah. Maybe one day we can come together.
Let's get past our drunk 21st episode.
Maybe, yeah.
And then
that's the episode we introduce sponsors. Guys, welcome to episode 21.
It's drinking. A beer company.
Oh, wow. Smart.
Bro.
Probably not.
Podcast is turning 21. I'm drunk.
Jesus.
I'm turning 29. You're turning 30. Oof.
I'm not turning 30 on episode 21.
That's
a year from now.
You're literally 29, which means you're turning 30. I'm only 28. I'm spry and I'm young. There's so much mobility left in my knees.
You're not spry.
For now.
You're not. Anyways, is that everything?
Dude, that's everything I want to talk about. This was a great
Yeah.
podcast. I feel like I got a lot off my chest. I did a lot
about
of venting.
serious shit today.
Yeah, I did a lot of venting. We also talked about Robo-Cop.
Robo-Cocks.
Yeah, sorry. Dude, it was just a
You
Freudian
can't
slip.
tell me if a Robo-Cock was a thing you could acquire, and it was everything you ever wanted.
But it's still my penis?
And and you can
I still feel it?
Yeah.
But it's a Robo-Cock.
Yeah, well, this
Is it metal?
I mean, it's hard like metal if you want it to be. I don't know. A Robo-Cock, I just mean like it is enhanced. It's an augmentation. It is an enhanced dick.
Okay.
That is everything you
Yeah,
ever
I would
wanted.
be about that.
You know? You'd be about
If anything, I'd just be more comfortable sending dick pics. That's the reason I don't send them.
Because you don't have a Robo-Cock.
It's because it's tiny.
Exactly. If you had a Robo-Cock and it's everything. You could pick the size.
If I had a massive dick, I would be sending it to everyone with consent.
No. That's good, dude.
I would say, hey, do you want to see my dick? It's massive. And then they would say yes, and then I would
no.
send it. Then they wouldn't get a pic. They're missing out.
I'm sure there's some people that love to see your dick.
Dude, I'm telling you.
You can do an OnlyFans.
Just out of straight curiosity. I'm telling you, bro. If this shit ever goes sideways, I'm showing my asshole.
I think you should just do it.
For money.
Like, what's the worst thing that happens? Your mom signs up?
I don't think she would sign up. She might question it, though. I don't think she's
like,
interested.
It's OnlyFans. It's locked behind a paywall. Just don't ever show that to her. And you can do... Dude, I'm telling you.
Honestly, the thought of my mom seeing my asshole as an adult makes me not want to do that at all anyway, so... I don't think there would be a scenario in which she would have any interest, but now that you've said that out loud, I don't want to risk it.
That's not my asshole, Ma.
Like I'm taking like all the photos on my phone and like they're my photos, but then I'm like scrolling through trying to show my mom a picture of a vehicle or something, a bird.
Let me tell you something right now. If you open an OnlyFans account and you're taking butthole pictures with an iPhone, I'm gonna be pissed at you. You better get on that DSLR game. You better set up some great lighting with a tripod, and you better get the fuck inside them cheeks.
I've always said, like, if streamers, like, were to, like, choose to stream on, like, a different website, like, video game streamers, our setups are so dope sometimes.
True.
I feel like, bro, I've said this before, I think on the podcast, but I could, like, beat my dick anywhere with a green screen.
Beat my dick at the beach.
Like imagine
beating my dick in an airplane.
Imagine you're on like one of those streaming sites, but that's like 100% a fetish. Sure. You're scrolling through all of these lame streams on their couches, on their beds, and then you see this dude that's in outer space,
dude, just
jerking off in the fucking. Bro, and then imagine like I have a fan underneath and it like blows the. Never mind.
A 0G chamber.
Oh my.
And your cum's floating everywhere and you're dodging it and shit. Yeah, that'd be dope.
Just like that's getting clicks. You cannot tell me.
That's true. Wow, I never thought about 0G masturbation.
Okay, so real talk for a second. There's a lot of ups and downs in the streaming world, right? Like sometimes there's gonna be like games or events that your numbers are gonna be at an all-time high and it's gonna feel great, and then it goes down. And so I'm not gonna lie, when those numbers have been down, I've played through these scenarios in my head.
You've thought about masturbating in space.
Yeah, I don't think I'd have the confidence to actually like do that.
Yeah, you're no I fly an eye.
No.
Okay.
No.
That man had some confidence.
That.
You forgot about that? Yeah, he got banned indefinitely off Twitch, I think. What?
Oh, dude.
I fly an eye.
Yeah.
Yeah. The dude, he would stream on Twitch and then turn off his stream, and then he'd go on over to Chatterbait, same camera angle, same. He just literally no difference, just full screen.
It's like what streamers do.
Now with his dick in his hand.
When streamers do like morning streams and night streams.
Yeah, his morning stream was Twitch, and his night was Chatterbait.
This is old school.
That man was double dipping. Like, I think I am a very multi-dimensional content creator. I'm on YouTube. And I'm on Twitch, you know.
All your social media's covered. Yeah.
This man is multidimensional. He was doing Twitch, gaming, and masturbation, Chatterbait. I mean, he was doing it all.
Honestly, like we can joke about it, but it's actually impressive.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a lot of people doing it now.
Yeah, this is old school. This is before he was ahead of his time.
Yeah, way ahead of his time.
He was ahead of his time.
All right.
Yeah, I wonder what happened to that guy. I'm sure he's doing greatness.
Probably he's fucking rich and he's just living off of it.
Probably still masturbating for money.
I mean,
one can only hope.
That's
for his sake.
I wish I could do that, but like for my future significant other, and they're rich and they pay me to do it.
So you want a sugar mama that pays you
more than anything.
You know, you could probably find some like creepy old lady with a fetish that would pay you to masturbate in front of her, right?
I'd be down.
I mean, maybe. I don't know how. You could go on Craigslist, put up an ad.
That's like, isn't that prostitution though?
You know,
like, where's the line? I know there's apps and shit for it, but like, obviously they're not like, oh, looking for sex. They have to just be like, oh, looking for a friend that also might do sex for money.
I mean, if she's your sugar mama, you marry her, and there you go.
Dude, your life's good. I would marry rich so quick.
You looking for a sugar mama?
Dude.
Yeah? You've always said you'd be a good stepdad.
I'd be the best stepdad.
Yeah, I agree. You'd be a good stepdad.
Like,
You'd be a better stepdad than dad.
Maybe. No. No, I'd be
I don't even know what that implies. I just thought I would say
I'd be a great dad.
Yeah, that's true.
And a great stepdad.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like here's the thing. At our age, there's a lot of people our friends and shit are having kids and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's something that I need to prepare myself for. I could potentially meet someone who has a child.
You are at that age.
We're old now.
Yeah.
I'm 28. I'm pushing 40. Like, yeah, the likelihood of somebody I meet who I'm interested in having a child is relatively high, and I feel like I should prepare myself, and so I have.
Nice.
I've read 13 parenting books. And
My man's prepped.
Yeah, I'm good to go.
That should literally just be your Tinder bio. I feel like a lot of single mothers would be like, oh, this guy.
Right. I matched with a girl on Tinder before who had a child. And my literal opener was, I'd be a great stepdad.
And what'd she say back?
She said, that's perfect because we're in the market.
There you go.
And it scared me.
See? That scared you when you ran away?
Well, I felt bad at first.
That's a good answer. At least she wasn't like...
Yeah, but like, I felt like, I don't know, I felt like I was being a dick about it. Like, it was genuine. I'd be a great stepdad. But then, like, when I realized I had no interest in actually, like, talking or meeting any girls that I met on a dating app, I realized it wasn't going to go anywhere.
Well, that's fucked up.
And I didn't want to, like, give her any false hope. So
you did by saying that already.
Yeah.
Your original message was
But
false hope.
I would just say things to people on
wow, dude, you're
apps.
the problem with an app like that.
I literally...
I just swipe and then say things to say things.
I do.
You're like, the problem. You're literally the problem.
There was a girl one time I matched with. This is when I was sponsored by Hot Pockets, and she like made like fucking pottery or something like that, and she was like, if you're interested, like in her bio, she was like, oh, if you're interested in my pottery, I sell like this and this for like $10 or something like that. I was like, unfortunately, I'm broke, but if you would take an exchange for Hot Pockets, I'm interested in your pottery. And she's like, what flavor? And I was like, girl, let me tell you, I'm sponsored.
Wow, dude.
And that was literally
it. Was sold out.
Dude, yeah, basically. Dude, are you kidding me?
Did you ever exchange pottery for...
No, we never met. I literally, that's one of my, I'm not going to say fear because I'm not scared of it. So why did
you ever sign up?
Because I'm fucking lonely. And I want some validation.
But you never even went to go fix the loneliness.
Yeah, no, that's all I need.
You just okay.
The validation, dude. It's nice. Dude, that's the thing about dating apps, though. Because it's so just like, so shallow. And so surface level connections a lot of the times on most of these dating apps.
Well, especially if you don't ever try to meet them in person.
But the reason they're swiping on me is because they think I'm cute. It has nothing to do with who I am as a person.
That's how everyone starts relationships.
Right,
usually.
but now I get that in abundance whenever I want to go swipe on the app. When I'm drunk taking a shit on a Friday night. I'm like, oh, I can get this now. Oh, that's a match. She thinks I'm cute. That feels good.
We could dedicate an entire podcast episode, probably multiple.
Episode 69.
To your lack. Yeah, exactly. Hopefully by then hopefully by then you'll have it figured out.
But probably not.
Your concept, never mind. I'm not even going to get into it. I don't understand you in some capacities of your life.
You just like beating a dead horse.
Because I like deep down inside of me, I think there's a glimpse of hope, like that you'll get it together, that you'll figure it out, and you just you shoot yourself in your own foot so much.
Maybe I like to live life on the edge.
And then yeah, I guess something. I just think there's just something missing up there.
Yeah, it's a girlfriend.
Girlfriends don't live in your head, bro.
Mine does.
That's the problem. That is literally the problem. They're real people, and you have to communicate, and you have to meet them, and you have to talk to them face to face. You have to, you know what I mean? That's what you do.
Yeah.
Which you have no issue with, which doesn't make sense to me. You're a very social person. Anyways, that's for another episode. We'll leave that for the future. This shit's getting long.
Make sure you guys subscribe to the podcast.
Thank you guys
wherever
so much.
It is.
Leave me a comment. Leave us a comment.
If you guys are looking forward to the many future episodes we have ahead of you, clearly things are heating up.
Let us
in the Brothers to the End universe.
Let us know if you want to hear more about Vern's women trouble.
I'm an open book.
You're not.
Yeah. I'll talk about anything.
Anything?
Yeah.
For another time. Thank you guys so much for listening. I got to cue up some music because we haven't been very good with this whole outro thing.
Yeah, so I'll take it from here.
You know what? I think we got to get a new audio mixer for in here.
Dude, that would be so nice. It'd be so easy for you.
And then that way we can just have a beautiful send-off for the future.
It'll be so good.
But hey, we really appreciate you guys listening.
True.
For watching. Whatever platform you're on right now, we love you long time. Leave us a review. Let us know how we did. Have a wonderful day. You can follow Vern on @VernNotice pretty much everywhere. On everything. Literally everywhere now. Across the world, it feels good. Across the nation. Just search it. The water, yeah. VernNotice. Space. Maybe with 2 N's. Dude, I didn't even tell you about the crazy rabbit hole I went down last night. Oh, dude, I was up till 4 a.m. researching some shit. Anyway, that's for another time. Thank you guys so much for listening, watching, everything. We love your butts. We'll see you guys next time. Oh my gosh. Just play it right through your microphone. Dude, not again. Dude, we love you guys so much for hanging. All right, take care. Have a good day. The music's gonna be loud. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Start to reach for the sky and nothing's falling down. Ooh, everybody knows.